Oh boy, has it been a while. Welcome everyone, welcome back to a brand new stream where the music has inexplicably died down. Oh boy, and I'm probably not using the right mic. I don't care. Let's just go over here. Come on, let's do this. Can we do this? This is an okay stream. Does it work? Why is it so dark? I don't know why it is so dark. It's probably the light over here. Welcome everyone to a brand new streamer. Hopefully I can get something working. Everyone just think music. Think music thoughts. Just please think about music right now, and then hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Yeah, no, right. That is weird. Okay, oh no, I'm hearing music. I wasn't hearing it in here. Okay, you guys were hearing music. I hear music now. Okay, good. It says someone working. It says someone working. Oh my fucking god. Fame, how's it going? Ema, how's it going? Welcome everyone. Welcome back to a stream, which is boy, oh boy, has it been something. Can you guys see the chat? Is the chat working? I don't see a chat working. That's wonderful. Hold on. Let me go fix that. Boy, has there been a lot that is there so much that you just forget if you don't do this for a while. So there was a chat right there. That is fantastic. I just need to make sure that the chat is working right here in a moment. But yeah, welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? How's everything been? I'm learning music theory, Afim says. Whoa, that's really cool. I want to learn more about music as well. I would love to learn more about music. I was actually gonna watch like a, what's it called? A music lecture series, but yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, the chat here is going, but I need to make sure it's also working on the small chat right here. So I'm just gonna go and fix that really quickly because chat's small, because it just doesn't really want to grab it. It's called a specific window, and then when the same window's up, it doesn't want to grab it. I don't know why it is. I don't know why that is, but there we go. Now this thing should have it too. Okay, something just fell down. But luckily it didn't take anything with it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Right. Music, come on. Yes, it's working. It's coming. Right. Where did that thing go? Holy shit. Oh man. I'm losing everything. Everything is hopelessly lost. Ah. Right. That will have to do. Technology, I'm alright. I know, dude. It's insane. It's insane. I've been away for a bit, as you may have noticed. I've been away for a bit, and I don't know why am I this dark? Why am I camera? What's going on? I've been away for a bit, but all of a sudden, there's all this stuff going on where, you know, like, I prepared things, I'm ready, there's an entire stream schedule coming out. Today we're playing a brand new game, so stick around through this horrible mess of what's happening right here. It's gonna be alright, but I need to go fix this camera, because this camera just doesn't really feel like doing anything right now. What is your problem, camera? Let me say, let us see if we can go and look at the camera right here, see what's going on. Breathe, yeah, I should probably do that. There we go. I'm gonna give you guys a look behind the scenes. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. This camera right here is being an annoying little pest. So we're gonna go switch microphones right now. Let me take you along with me. So I think that what's going on is that this camera right here, I have it probably on a bad setting. Yes, I have it on a manual setting. That is so bad. Right, there we go. Perfect auto setting. There we go. Dude, we should do that. And then once we go back here, this should be better. Oh, that is way better. Woo! Yo, Retro coming in with that subscription. Whoa, am I catching a stream for once? Something isn't right. Boy, you're right about something not being right. Look at that, the green screen is up. There we go. That's down now. That looks way better. Or does it? You can see you can see the giant mess that's in this room right now. Oh boy, oh boy. So this is how you see. This is how I see. Yeah, this is how the world around me appears. It's not all black and white as it used to be once. But yeah, how have you guys been? How's everything been? I hope everything has been quite alright for you. I hope that things have been somewhat decent. For me, things have been quite hectic. I need to figure out where to put this microphone. I'll just put it here for now. I don't want you in frame, microphone. Get out. Get out, but also stay close to me. Right, I'll put it right there. Oh, man. Someone time traveled and stepped on a bug, lol. Oh man, speaking of traveling, boy, dude, I've just come back from England. We went on a family vacation to England, which was fun. But there's been a lot of things happening in the meantime. I really haven't been able to stream all that much as I want to. There's just been so many things happening. We've had like family over for like in the span of a month. We've had quite a bit of family over, which also took a lot of time. There's been a massive heat wave, which took out a whole bunch of streams that I wanted to do. I think in July there was a time where you may have figured like, oh man, there was all these streams planned. What happened? Well, it was smoking hot in here that I didn't really dare to stream at all, because otherwise I would have to break Twitch's terms of services quite badly, and I wasn't really prepared to do that, if you catch my drift. But other than that, now we're back. We have a brand new stream schedule, which is out in the Discord right now if you want to take a look at it. It's right over there. I may also just show it up on the screen in a moment, but basically we're going to have the brand new Myth Wukong game, which just came out, which I know very little about. We're going to be playing that in a moment. We're going to be playing that today and tomorrow, on Thursday and Friday, and then next week on Monday, it is time for us to kill the music, to go and get a little closer to each other. I say, hold on. It is time that we get a little closer to each other, because it is time that we need to have a very serious discussion right now, because we're going to do something that we haven't done in a long time. So I need y'all to be prepared for it. I need y'all to be good for this, okay? Why am I getting messages right now? I'm getting a security alert. This is really bad. I'm getting a security alert because it is so important. We're going to be streaming Warframe again, okay? You guys better be ready for it. You guys better be ready for it. Other than that, everything's okay. Other than that, everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's chill. Relaxed. Oh yeah, after that, we're going to be doing Chatting Tuesdays. We can finally talk about the... that's going to be on Tuesday. We're going to be talking about like the specials that I shot, and some other stuff that's coming on the horizon. October, November is going to be a really interesting period of time on Twitch, not just on this channel, on Twitch itself. And then, other than that, one of the things that's going to be happening that's kind of interesting too is Wednesday we're going to have an Age of Empires 2 stream, and then we're going to come back to this, so yeah. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Streaming Warframe. Yes, it is time for that indeed. I made my bed and now I have to lay in it. Just like I have to lay in this very Dutch camera angle. Look at that. We're like that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay. This is a Dutch angle. I'm Dutch. This is my angle right now. But yeah, I made a very dumb, good choice. I made a choice, okay? Let's put it that way. I made a choice to tell people that I would stream Whispers in the Wall. So I'm gonna stream Whispers in the Wall. And I thought I was finally gonna be caught up with all these bloody quests, but now Warframe's come out with Jade Shadows, which I guess is another quest that I probably have to do. So I do want to try a different approach. I have actually been working on something behind the scenes that will make these videos a bit more accessible to people like you, if you haven't played the game, or you haven't played the game in a while, or people like me, who also haven't played the game in a while. It's still halfway done, so I really hope I'm gonna get that done before Monday, but yeah, we'll have that. We'll also have a video on the main channel next week, and then yeah, that's all going to be coming down the pipeline. But yeah, let's check out what's going on. What was the bet? Oh man, that's why you're getting a security alert, because I'm streaming Warframe. That's why I'm getting a security alert. That's probably why. It's probably telling me for my own sanity, please don't do it. I'm gonna have to come through with all the challenges that I go for you guys. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Arturia, how's it going? Good evening. What is this about games and malware? Well, basically, they're the exactly same thing, okay? They're the exact same thing. Because every single game, every single bloody game right now comes with kernel level anti-cheat. Woo! Get excited, boys. The future of gaming is here. Actually, you can save the future of gaming, and there's going to be a video out in 2 weeks' time on this very YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching it on Twitch, it's also coming to this channel right here. You can watch my videos. Did you know that? You can watch my videos here on Twitch live. Like, there's videos in my channel here, and no one's watching them, and I'm asking myself, why do I bother? Sorry. It's alright. It's just... It's fine. No, actually, like, I do upload all my videos on YouTube, Twitch, Odyssey, and Rumble, just in case one of these platforms at some point in time just decides to completely shit the bed and say, like, oh no, we don't want you on here anymore, and then at least I have some sort of backup, so if you want to see my content, it's going to be on there. So it's also on Twitch, you don't have to watch it on Twitch, but there's going to be a video about how you can save your games. something like that. But anyway, let me see. Emo says, I wish I could get into Warframe, but it feels like one of those games you can't just jump into, and you actually gotta know what you're doing. Exactly. I don't know if you guys have seen. Hold on. I don't know if you guys have seen my. Why do I not feel like the music jives with the conversation we're having right now? I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of wonky. But yeah, basically, I don't know if you can we have a better song, please? What are we on right now? I'm just gonna play something. It's fine. I released a video 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago about live service games and why I think they're, on the one hand, one of the greatest games of all time, and why, on the other hand, they're some of the worst games of all time. Also, I hope the audio is quite good because I just can't find the right balance in my ears, but we're just gonna roll with this. But I made this video about live service games and why they're the best thing and the worst thing ever. I'm super split on it. The entire thumbnail is I'm split. And I don't know what it is with my YouTube channel, on the gaming channel, but it has got a freaking curse. And the curse is that either the video does insanely well and it gets thousands of views, or the video, for no reason, gets 30 views. There's no in between. We had that with Age of Empires 2, where I put two pretty much the same Age of Empires 2 videos, 800 views, 800 views. Third Age of Empires 2 video, even better quality, even better premise, 30 views. And then I had like a couple of modification videos, but the PS Vita one, and then talking about modifications. Freaking fantastic, 6,000 views, 3,500 views. Put out this video about like live service games and why on the one hand I think that they're amazing, and why on the other hand you should probably watch out with them and they're probably not for everyone, and why people may not have always time for them in their lives, but why also people may love them. It was a really great video which I thought would make a great bridge to understand if you have the type of people in your life that play games like Warframe and absolutely love them to death, then you may be able to understand why they love them to death. And if you are the type of person that loves a game like Warframe to death, but see people that don't play them anymore, maybe this will give you some indication as like, oh, this is why they loved it so much but they can't do it anymore. It was a great video. 30 views. YouTube was literally just like, fuck you. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what it is. You could always use this music quality content. Well, there is some quality content coming in soon. Who knows? Maybe Joey and I are doing something special. What do I want to do? I wanted to click on something. Oh yeah, I know what I want to click on. I wanted to click on that. Perfect. Arteria says, on the first part I agree, but not sure on the second part. Introduce a friend to Warframe, but once he got past the tutorial and a few mods for me, he could keep up with me for a few rounds without knowing what to do. I guess that when it comes to... Mudkip, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I guess when it comes to playing the game of Warframe, the game mechanics aren't that hard. Like, you have to get past the mod system, you have to understand some of the patterns, but it's not hard. I think the biggest problem is like with any live servers, there's so much to keep up with. So I'm gonna give you a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight, okay? I'm gonna tell you a little bit of something you're not really supposed to know just yet, so keep it a secret for me, please. But for the next Warframe stream or video or playthrough video, I'm now working on making an exact timeline of my Warframe journey. So I'm going through every single freaking update, every single bit of story that's been thrown at me, for events, for tutorials, for bloody quests, such that I can make a comprehensive notes thing where I can talk about where there's everything that's been going on. Because this is the problem with Warframe. The game has been out for 11 years now. 11 years. And a new update comes out, and they're talking about all sorts of wild crap. And I'm just like, what is this? What are you on about? You're on about some sort of like thing in the thing, and like they always have these weird names, and I have no idea. What they're bloody on about. And then I'm talking during the quest, and I'm like, man, this makes no sense. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, hey, I think I get it. I think this and this is related. And then everyone in the comments is like, well, you're fucking wrong because you should have notified the wiki. And I'm like, good. So, long story short, I want to make sure that there is a bit of a recap, a bit of a total understanding of like, hey, you know, this is what's happened. This is like from start to end, this is where we are now. And that's something that I think when it comes to Warframe can be very different. Let's say you logged into the game 10 years ago, joined in now, you don't get what the fuck a railjack is, you don't get what the fuck an open world is, and I think that that is something that is, it's not necessarily the difficulty of the mechanics of the game, it's more the difficulty of the, like, everything that's coming at you at once, and the deepness of it. It's like, live service games already like to have this, where, because you have to have something for people who are playing it 24/7, it's often very convoluted, which is great if you're in it 24/7, but if you're not in 24/7, it's there. And Warframe is a great example for this, but there's also games like One Human. I would have loved to cover One Human. I kind of still want to do it. It kind of slipped by me because I didn't really have the, like, it was so warm, I couldn't really stream during that time, and now it's kind of old. Maybe I should still do One Human. But One Human is a survival game kind of thing where you can survival looter shooter, where you can get all your gear and then fight with people, but if you do that, it has a 6-week season, and in 6 weeks, you're gonna lose everything and it resets. I've heard something like that. And that's perfectly, exactly something that a game like that will do. Because it's a live service game that you want to keep everyone on the ground, because if everyone has everything, you gotta reset it to keep them interested. However, if I'm just casually playing like one hour every 2 days because I don't have that much time, then I can't get into that, because the moment I have my first bag full almost, it's entirely reset and I have to go again. So that's something with live service games that I kind of talked about, but yeah, so I think that. No, Michel, I did not throw him into a void mission. I think I threw him in Pluto for those missions. Well, at least you were better than my cousin who put me in my second mission in Warframe to freaking Neptune. Actually, I did quite well there. I mean, like, he carried me. I got a lot of stuff. But that was my second mission in Warframe all the way back in 2013. And I figured out when I started. May the 5th, 2013. That's when I created my Warframe account and the entire journey started. But enough about Warframe. We're going to be playing Black Myth Wukong in just a moment when I catch up with chat. Let's see. Afim says, also about quality content, which quality are we talking about? So, Afim has heard something from Joey of the Zeros, our friendly forklift, our friendly neighborhood forklift, who also has a second or third channel right now. There's another person out here who's uploading twice. Actually, we're gonna go check this out. Oh shoot, I didn't change this up yet. Right, guys, this is gonna be very neat. Look at that sweet transition. You definitely didn't see me pull this up right now, right? You didn't see me pull that up. Right, now let me go and do the thing. Right. Oh, what happened here now? I had this all perfectly set up, and now it is one giant mess. What a shame. There we go. You know, I don't get cameras, man. I don't get cameras. You place it down, you take a picture of this back wall, such that, you know, you have the back wall there. You think it perfectly aligns, and then if I do that, it doesn't align at all. I took it with this camera on this tripod. What happened? Did the dimensions just change? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, oh boy, just a reminder, this is a Wukong stream. I know. We'll get to it. Take it easy. But yeah, let me go and grab this right here. I'm gonna go show you Joey Zero on YouTube first. Then we're gonna go over the schedule of the streams. I'm just gonna show it up real quickly, and then we're gonna get into the Wukong thing, which is probably what everyone came here for. If you didn't, but that's what we're gonna get into. See, this is the problem. This is a problem that I ran into quite a bit. This is why at the start of the year I was like, I'm gonna go and make all my streams super important content, and every single thing about the content is just gonna be me doing the thing. I'm not gonna interact with chat because I'll just be distracted. But that's just kind of the fun of streaming, being distracted. So I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna take that for what it is. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna go to what is it? Here. There we go. Right. Let me see here. Boom. Right. So let's switch on over to this thing right here. Okay, so welcome everyone. This right here is Joey Sarah on YouTube. So this right here is Joey, as you may know. This is his channel. He recently uploaded a brand new video, which everyone should go and watch because it's pretty cool. And Joey wanted to. I told Joey, go upload like good videos, like long videos again, like not just shorts, but like videos aside from your streams. And this was the first video he did. So if everyone like watches it, then he's more encouraged to do even more. But yeah, I was looking for like the Joey Zero forklift because this right here is Joey Zero as well. Like Joey has always had the issue with being a forklift as well. But then I discovered there's even another Joey Zero. Where was he? I think I was just looking for Joey Zero forklift and then he showed up. There is another Joey Zero on YouTube. Or not. Right, channels. We're just gonna go for channels. We're just gonna go for channels right here. There we go. Look, Joey Zero right here. He's got 12 subscribers. I may or may not be one of them. And this guy right here is insane. This guy right here is absolutely crazy. Like, you know Joey, like our Joey, uploads like once every couple months, and he makes an insanely long, beautifully edited video. This right here is Joey Zero. If Joey Zero uploaded every single day, multiple times a day. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. 13 hours ago, 2 videos in the same hour. Man, 18 hours ago, 2 videos again in the same hour. That's 4 videos in one single day. And he's just on it. He's on that grind. Like, we have Wukong whipped. He's doing the same game that we're gonna be doing, which is insane. Yeah, look at that. Like, he is just uploading all the time right now. So this basically is Joey Zero from another dimension where Joey Zero isn't spending months to make his videos very in high quality and then pushing it out. This is Joey Zero, where Joey Zero is basically uploading every single day, multiple times a day. So I thought it was kind of cool. Also, the fact that he chose Joey Zero as a name, even though like Joey Zero is already a channel name. I personally wouldn't do that, but I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, let's go to here. This right here is the schedule for this week. So today we're starting out with Black Myth Wukong right here. Then we're doing that tomorrow as well because I think it's going to be quite a long game. So it's nice to have a little bit of a head start with that. Monday we're gonna have the Warframe Whispers in the Wall playthrough. Then on Tuesday we're gonna have the Chatting Tuesdays. On Wednesday we're gonna have what's it called? This right here, the Age of Empires 2. I thought I was having a Friday in here. Yeah, I was having a Friday in here, which is gonna be again Wukong thing. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, so that's it on the Discord right there. That's the schedule. Now let's get into the actual game. I can go and lower that right there. And then I can start upping this right here. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Are we ready? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I didn't want to do that one. Boom. Okay, that's working. That's working. Everything is working now. Right. So welcome everyone to the Wukong Black Myth Wukong playthrough. I do want to quickly do a check on Twitch. By the way, if you are watching on Twitch, is it somewhat stable? Is everything working alright? Because I am getting something that says that it's kind of unstable, but I think it's just because it's getting a high bit rate, which I don't really mind. Like, that's fine. I think everything here looks fine. I think everything looks good. Perfect. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah. Today it is time for Black Myth Wukong. What do I know about this game? Very, very little. I have this little bit of a problem, right? Because I am somewhat of a gamer. I run a gaming channel where I make videos about games. So you think I'm super well versed about all the games that are coming out every single moment in time. Well, let me tell you. Let me bust that bubble a little bit. I found out about this game the moment it had come out 2 days ago. So basically, I discovered this game kind of yesterday. I was like, oh shit, this game is out. Everyone's talking about it. And from what I've seen, it's a pretty cool game. I don't know necessarily what it is all about, but what I've heard, or what I've read in the material, is that this game is all about Journey to the West, which is not a Nordic mythology, as you might often see in Assassin's Creed. It is not a necessarily, though somewhat, Japanese mythology, as you may have seen with Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Tsushima. It is not a European mythology or an American mythology. This is a Chinese mythology about Son Wukong, or as the Japanese know him, Son Goku. And this is a pretty well-known legend that you may see very much similarities with Dragon Ball Z, because Goku was based on Son Goku, which is Son Wukong, and yeah, it is basically gonna be a very cool journey. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited to be playing this game, even though I didn't really know that what much was coming up. And in the same vein, I don't necessarily know what you should be prepared for, right? So we're just gonna go into this. This thing wants to go and be a thing, but I don't think it does. Right, there we go. So yeah, that is the plan for the day. I just want to go and play a little bit of this. We'll have to figure out the rest of the camera. Excuse me, the Japanese pronunciation, Michel. Oh boy, are we gonna get started with that? See, if I get distracted all the time by chat like this, we're never gonna get there, Fame. We're never gonna get there, Fame. That's it, though. Let's get started. This is a game that is best played on controller, actually, which is quite surprising. I didn't know about that. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Also, I'm really surprised with my... There's so many things that really surprise me about the stream right now. Because I remember that I had to sit all the way up, and I'm sitting all the way down. I don't know what's going on. It's the first stream in a long time, okay? It's the very first stream in a long time. Let's just get started with this. Let's just get started. This right here, Black Myth Wukong. Let's get started with our brand new journey here. So this right here is Son Wukong, the monkey god, I guess. I don't actually know if he's a god, but he is a monkey who has a couple of very well-known things. The staff, which is very Goku-like. And he's going to be fighting a whole bunch of very interesting monsters, bosses along the way. This game has also been described as a Souls-like, where basically, just like a Souls game, we're going to be fighting a whole bunch of bosses in very interesting ways. Though it's not necessarily a Souls game, which I'm glad with, because I'm not good at those. And oh boy, there we go, we get the Nimbus Cloud. We are going through this Dragon Ball style. Though actually, that would be saying that's a derivative. This right here is the original. And oh boy, this game has been in development since 2017, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have no idea what's going to be in store for us right now. We're not going to get started with fighting 5 of these giants right now. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Because I'm not learning all that much from people narrating yo to me. Though then again, I don't need someone to tell me that I'm facing a giant army with a whole bunch of giant dudes. What am I supposed to do here, dude? What are we supposed to do here? Kind of a bit unfair, I guess. Maybe.
My master. Safe. The scriptures sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits.
Okay.
Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more? I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
Damn! He's got a big problem with the upper gods, it seems. He just wants to go live his life, but they don't want to live. What do we have here? A doggy. Or is that gonna be a person as he comes out of the smoke? Oh no, that's still a dog. Or a hound. Is it gonna be the first one we fight?
Stay back! Stupid dog.
It's not the first one we fight.
Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once.
And you're not happy about that.
None other than me can challenge him to a duel.
So then why did y'all show up? Why did y'all show up with such a giant
Look,
army?
monkey, I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless.
Okay.
How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence.
But what if we want to keep the mountain?
How
No.
about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
This is an RPG. Well, I don't think we will get that choice.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained.
I want to see some action now. Let's get started.
Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court.
Wow.
Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
And that will be our game.
They gave you many chances.
Right, lock on target.
Spurned each one.
What do we have? We have a light attack. We can roll. Okay, so that's pretty intuitive. Oh shit. Now, what else do we have? So we can run around, we can try and dodge, which I'm not all that good at right now. Oh shit, I'm really not all that good at. We do have super attacks, I think. Whoa, I just spawned some clones. How did I do that? Right, so I'm now attacking him with a whole bunch of clones. I don't know how I did that. But I have some abilities, which are called Rock Solid, Immobilize, and they're on the timeout. And I think the other one was a Pluck of Minion. A Pluck of Minion are right now, although they just ran away. Just as I was talking about that, they ran away. Okay, so I think Rock Solid is my defense here. Oh, and he's vulnerable right here. Okay, we gotta make sure that we learn the patterns of how he's attacking. I'm not that great at this. I've never been a Souls like. Oh, I also have a heavy attack. There we go. What now? So, there he's coming from.
The victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
If he's fighting me and I'm immortal, then what is his idea of like how he's gonna win this? Oh, maybe like this?
A brute
Shit!
in the court's name.
Did I already tell you I'm not that good at Souls games? There we go. Let's try some of those heavy attacks. Okay, no, I gotta go around him because he's running away from these guys. Come on, heavy attack, connect. Light attacks. Let's go! Look at all the health I'm taking down. I may actually have a fighting chance. Oh shit! That's his heavy attack. I gotta be more careful about that. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! I'm trying to dodge as best as I can, but he keeps finding me! There we go, Rock Solid speaks some sort of defense. I think I'm gonna have to read up on this. Oh man. Oh man. My bowls are increasing. Like if you look at the right corner right now, you can see that my bowls are increasing as I'm being impaled! Maybe I should have Rock Solid for more defense. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Celestial.
Catch his attack. Catch his attack. Watch out, watch out. Oh, come on. Let's go. Immobilize it. And then, once I immobilize, I gotta do the heavy attack. Look at that. Stop him in his tracks, stop him from there. Now, one of many. Pack of many. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get it out, get it out. Yes. So as he is being held by my many, I shoot. Yes. This is someone working. I can feel it. Oh, shit. I never thought I'd get it here. I never thought I'd get it. I know this is the first fight, but boy, am I got no experience in this. Also, these cinematics. I can see why this game took 7 years to make. Holy hell, look at that stuff! Oh boy. I was wondering how's he gonna do with that entire army, but it looks like with one big blow, most of them are gone. Yo, I thought this was a jewel, man. I thought this was a jewel. What do we do against 3 bloody giants?
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
Okay. Whew. There goes the mountain dough.
Brat! You call that a duel?
I was talking about that, man!
Glorious dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Oh man, he can turn into a bird. I've heard about that. He can turn into many different things. And he can turn into a bird as well. Frick yeah. Are we gonna fight as birds? That would also be quite funny. What would a bird duel be like? Kind of pecking at each other. Whoa. Where we hit? We got hit. Did we get some sort of curse on us? From the crown? Oh. That looked bad. That looked quite bad. This looks like Dark Souls. It definitely does. The theme says yes, he had a lot of trouble with them too in Chinese mythology. Monkey see, monkey do. Hell yeah, Reskas. I'm following the monkey right now.
And so ends the last tale of Son Wukong.
I don't think so.
A hero who treasured his freedom above all else. Buddhahood he attained, yes. But cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us.
Isn't that the entire point?
Little did he know,
Buddhism?
his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust.
Oh shit, did he survive in this rock here? And is he gonna come out now? They did say he was immortal. Oh, he's
This
old.
stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey.
Oh, so these are his
Though
people.
his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden.
And if you collect them all, you can summon the dragon. Oh wait. It's very closely related to this.
Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them. Not in centuries.
Now, We're gonna find him.
I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined.
Look at that, though, man.
One that shall recover all his scattered relics.
Quite like the look of this game.
And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
And that is us. Hopefully. Otherwise there wouldn't be much to the game now, would there? Look at that beautiful scenery. This is one of the things of this game. It's very much praised for the way that it looks. All the different races, all the different animals and creatures that are rendered very beautifully. And I'll try to do it as well with a 3080 and an R570 600. Let's see where that does it. There we go. Home is behind. The old monkey has told his tale. Onward you must go. We are here. Chapter 1. Black Cloud, Red Fire. We're going to probably have 6 chapters. And in these 6 chapters, we're going to get the Dragon Ball. I mean, we're going to get the relics. We're going to get the senses of the Great Sage. Was that it? Please help me.
Nowhere better than a home. Reach death and ever grow.
Could you imagine 20 years ago playing a game?
What bliss my fate
Thinking this could be
Luck's around the corner. Seems
so
like he just
cinematic.
fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This Peach knew I needed a snack.
Whoa, that's not a normal fruit, is it?
You rascal! Dare fool me? I'll make sure you regret it.
Alright, I think I'll be able to take these guys on. Lock on target. There we go. We don't have our special attacks anymore. But we got one down. And can we do a heavy attack? No! Nope! I couldn't do a heavy attack. That's unfortunate. But yeah, action's called stamina, and I couldn't read that in time.
You come around. You're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
But anyway, it seems like we got will, and our will is our experience points. And we have health right here in the corner, right behind me. If I could show that in some way or another. Basically, we have our health bar right here, and then we have our stamina bar right there, and I think that is something else. We have bars here. And then I think that right over there, what we have is we have our leveling system. We got about 50 will something, and I think that once that bar fills, we get another level, we get another bowl. And yeah, this right here was the place that we were just chilling at. Right here, we were just chilling, being a piece of fruit, waiting for 2 strangers to show up to try and eat us, and then we'd fight. I mean, that's a great plan. I don't know if he was just bored, or he thought that'd be funny and he knew they'd be coming by, but yeah. Anyway, Amo says he can make clones from each individual hair that he plucks. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty cool. So that's what he was doing when he was, like, summoning the clones. Wow. Right. So, I'm actually wondering, maybe I should place my camera a little bit forward. Just a sec. Let me go and grab the facecam thing here. Does that want to... Hold on, let me check. Yes, this is the right one. So then why doesn't it want to do it? Come on. Do it. Oh no, wait. I'm holding the wrong one. There we go. Let me see if I attack again. Where do I need to be around? I need to be around there. Perfect. So let me make sure that I set this properly. Kind of standard. Get transform close. Done. Alright, cool. Now this should be alright. So let me take a little drink. One of the things that I find really interesting is like how cinematic these games have become. Like, oh man. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Like, oh man, it is... I can't imagine, like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, like you looked at something like this and like you knew that this was a game. This would have seemed like... This is better CGI than movies of 50 years ago. At the same time, a lot of cinematic games, it's like... At a certain point in time, it's like, I kind of want to play the game. But hey, we now have our setup. We're now ready to get going. Let's see, we are We have a little shrine here, which we can't get to. I think that our path forward is gonna be not down there. We can't go down there. We're gonna have to go here. There we are. Inside the beautiful forest. This kind of reminds me of... Ooh. A heavy attack I tried to do and kind of fail at. Okay, so the heavy attacks are really when we have immobilized them. They're not really to just do for fun. But there we go, we get some will again. And our orange bar seems to be our stamina, because if we do a heavy attack, that seems to decrease quite a bit. I don't know what the blue bar is for yet, but we'll find out. And now we're going to go walk some stairs. Now, this place really reminds me of Slovenia, where I went to. I went there on vacation this year, and basically we went for a little river traveling, river scaling, something like that. We went down a river with a lot of cliffs like these. It was kind of fun. Like, you just jump down, canyoning. That's what it was called. But in order to get to the river, you had to first dress up with like a helmet and like an entire wetsuit and everything, and then you had to go walk for like 15 minutes for like paths like this. And that was quite a thing. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, I wasn't expecting you. Charge heavy attack. Hold to charge and build up focus. Hold heavy attack to charge. Charging costs stamina, but quickly builds up focus. So I think that what it wants us to do right now is to not use the heavy attack in the fight, but to charge it up as we approach in stealth. So let's try that. There we go. So this right here is not our XP bar, but it is our focus bar. Jeez, that was quite good. That was quite good. That was actually quite good. I quite like that one. I quite like that. I kind of want to do that again. I kind of really want to do that again. Hey, and we have a little bit of a chest here. What do we find in this chest? A tiny piece of gold. 5 tiny pieces of gold inside this tiny big chest, actually. Why would you put 5 tiny pieces of gold in the big chest? And man, you were guarding that. You were guarding that with your life. 5 tiny pieces of gold. Maybe gold is like an insane value in this universe. But that really didn't seem worth it a lot much yet. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I triggered him. I triggered his attack. Is he coming for me? Oh shit, I wasn't prepared for that. Let's see, we do have something where I can press L1. This is our health. This is our health bar. Oh shit, his heavy attack is quicker than mine. So I have to basically let him attack me. And then attack him like that. Immobilize him. And as he's immobilized, take him down. There we go, we got portraits updated. New lesser Yao Guai anecdote recorded. What is this? What do we have? Oh, we have our equipment. Okay, cool. So we have our Willow Wood Staff, which I think we're going to be able to upgrade. We're going to have something here, which I don't know what that is yet. Exit examine. We can't examine this. We have our head. We have no headgear yet. We have our just standard gear right now. And then right there we have our old guard, which if we examine this, we can't really do much with it on hand. This is, I think, where we can put our consumables. And then in our inventory, we now have our 5 tiny pieces of gold. A tiny piece of gold. Its origin is indiscernible. Perhaps some trade could be done at a keeper's shrine. Great. So that's just our currency. And then right here, we have our lesser Yao Guais, which I think is basically our codex, where we're gonna learn, where we're gonna write down all the enemies that we encounter. And then it says, for instance, the wolf scout. Was that the wolf scout that we just fought, or was that the? We fought the wolf stalwart. Neither sky cares, nor earth will hold. By a licker's laugh, bold spirits unfold. And drunken dreams and cosmos wide, wake with worries cast aside. Rare was the revelry for the minor guys who patrolled the mountain paths. Their delights not granted, but taken in human guise, thieving sustenance from unsuspecting townsfolk. The charade proved fleeting, for the villagers grew wise to their deceit, and the guys, oft caught mid-bite, were met with the town's rugged justice, deterring their mischief. Right, I thought that this was gonna oh, there's gonna be a lot more. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, this is how you fight them. You know, there's an entire book here, guys. I'm here to play a game, not read a book, but I'll probably read them off stream. I'll probably read a whole bunch of them off stream, because that's kind of cool. But you know what I'm saying? We're not about here to read a book. We're here to play the game. Let's go. Boy. Right. We have our mystical spirit things leading our way. How's my health doing? Yo, I just did something. I just pressed Sarah and then it charged up. But here we go. We have our full health. What do we find here? What are we moving towards? Oh boy. A shrine.
Oh, what you waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer.
Okay, I didn't know I could do that, man. Pluck your hair, make an offer, and then what we're gonna get? A thing. Save point. It's a save points. Probably a save points.
Hey, wait! I, the keeper of Black Wind Mountain, have long been waiting for your arrival.
Boy, everyone's so old. I can see that you've been waiting a long
Your
time.
spitting image, I'd say. Up ahead is Guan Yin Temple.
Alright. What will we find there?
Once it was bustling with worshippers, before it was ruined by that fire.
Oh boy. Is this all from that attack we saw?
Then the temple was rebuilt. Oh, what good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burnt to ashes?
Doesn't get much visitors now, does it?
You've forgotten this place, but they haven't forgotten you. Oh,
And he's gonna hide again.
it's a tough one. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Let's see. We can offer our incense in our hopes that it will go all right. Let's see. Rest. Fully restore our conditions. We can travel to different locations and we can leave. Oh, so that's our fast travel point. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's rest up because this is gonna be a good one, he says. Fully rested up. Now, let's see what we're in for. What is gonna be our big fight? Let's try and keep our stealthy approach. Seems like he's already aware of me. There we go, look at that. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna get one down. That is perfect. See, that was exactly what I was thinking, you know? Just get that little charge going, get that little charge going, get that little charge going, and fire it at him for one shot. And I thought I was bad at these types of games. Man, there we go. Boy, was that good. That was not as tough as he said it would be, unless the top one is going to be coming up soon. That would be quite bad. That would be quite bad. Let's keep going. Let's just hope that it will only get easier from now on, because that's how games work for sure. Oh shit, the forest of wolves. But I'm not a wolf. I'm gonna have to fight all of them. Right, so let's charge up my attack. Get it all charged up. Get close to him. And then, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna redo that, okay? I'm gonna redo that. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna redo that, please. Thank you. Right, I'm just gonna go charge up. You've not seen nothing. Right, there we go. Boom. You've totally caught by surprise. He's never seen something like that before in his life. I tell you. Right, so I can, what do we have here? Tiger subduing pellets. Tiger subduing pellets. Are we gonna be fighting tigers now? Shit, you telling me we're gonna be fighting tigers now? Alright. We're on the Wolves Mountain, though. We're on the Wolves Mountain. But yeah, we'll see. Have a nice drink, and then we're gonna get going. There's another wolf just resting up there. We're gonna be sneaky as he's turning around, and he's gonna see us. He just saw. He didn't see us. Maybe he's old. No, he just turned around. And you're just bloody playing with me now, aren't you? You saw me from a mile away, but I saw you coming too. So, got you. There we go. Level 1. Level 1, boys. We have level 1. Our will has gotten 72. We got 72 will right now, which means a lot. I don't know how much we need to get to every single level, but we got level 1 right now. And we can get her some mushrooms. Right. So yeah, this really has a lot of the RPG elements in it. Leveling systems, we're probably going to have different weapons as we just saw in the menu. We're going to have things that we can gather, maybe to craft. And yeah, I should probably keep my eye out.
Your face is familiar.
I'm the guy who one-shots people. That's right. I didn't have time to say that. Let me go grab a little flower there. This feels very like a Sony game. I don't know if this game is published by Sony in any way. I think that it is more a Chinese studio that was known for making mobile games. This is their very first console-like PC game. And I think that it is out on the PlayStation. But I think it's more of a Tencent game. Like, I don't know. I don't think that this is a Sony, like, publisher. But it feels very Sony. Like, the grabbing things, the place of the art, the tile set. Let's see. A theme says, so we have some Taoist magic in this game. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to rely on you to give me a lot of the, what's it called? The background. Because I think that you're way more knowledgeable in the background of the lore and the mythology than I am. But yeah, that's quite a neat way to use the philosophy. So could you explain a little bit more about the Taoist magic and like what makes it work here? That you don't seem like a wolf. You seem more like a rat. Should I attack you? No, no, no. He's running away. He's running away. I've seen him. I've seen him. I've seen you. Can I go? Can I go follow you? No, I can't go follow you. Right. He done something though. He done something to the face. Let me gather the face. Scanned out form. We got a key item right here. Look at me being alert. Finding things. Okay, so this is a game. This is a game that, I'm going to be honest with you, this is going to be the death of me. Because it's just shown me that number one, I can level up by finding a whole bunch of enemies. Number two, I can gather things to craft items. Number three, it's not a linear path. I can go different ways. And number four, if I go those ways, I'll be able to find interesting key things. Side missions, perhaps. That is the death of me. I'll just be exploring this entire time. Especially because my sense of direction in these games is horrid. So I don't know if I've just been here, or if this is a brand new PS4. So I'm just going to be wandering around here a lot. Oh no, I haven't been here. At least I am Mr. One Shot, Two Shot. Free shot? Did I get? I got them both. Good. And what do we find here? We have more flowers. A gentian. Wow. Right. So I think that we. What are you? You're a frog. You are not a wolf. You are a frog. Okay, we're getting out of the forest of wolves. We're getting to the forest of frogs, or the ponds of the frogs. But I did see one big boss that I kind of want to go back and get it. Are we gonna do some lore theories? I don't know if I can do that though, but we're free to theorize here. I'm definitely open to some talking some lore. Also, I'm floating here right now. Oh, that looks really ugly. Dang it. No one told me I was floating. Here, let's see. Filters. Camp standard. Let's get that transform going there. That looks better, right? Yeah, I think I'm good now. Perfect. Right, let me just go back real quickly. Let me go get that big guy there. Do I have a run button? Whoa. I have a look cool button? I have a look cool button? Does this do anything like defense or something? Or is this just for me to show off that I can spin my stick around? That right there is my attacks. This right here is my health. This right here is my running. Yes, I was looking for my running. I found my run button. Okay, that's cool. So I found my run button. We have a run mechanic in here. So we can very quickly run here and hide. This right here is probably the tough one that the old guy was talking about. So we're gonna have to charge up our attack. The bull guard. Oh, that did way fewer damage than I thought it would do. Right, we're gonna have to hit him with a couple of those big ones. Just before he can attack, I gotta hit him with a couple of those. Oh, no. Hold it. Charge it. No! What am I doing? If for some reason it just fires it. Okay. No! Okay, so Okay, I don't think I'll have time for that anymore. I'm gonna try it one more time, though. Yes! Okay, so I can still do it, but I gotta make sure that I hit him during his animation. Yes! Okay, watch out. He's probably gonna come for the counterattack. I gotta lock onto him, by the way. If I lock onto him, I'll probably have a better chance of doing something. He's gonna get it. No! Okay, I kinda got... Yo! Okay, I gotta watch out for this. Wait. Define protection? What is this? Oh, it is the old man. Thank you, old man. I thought I was done for. So I did pretty well. You have to give me that.
It's been a while, but the immobilized spell still works like a charm.
Oh, wow. Now, do I get to beat him?
Since you hail from Mount Huaguo, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick.
With the little hand?
Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
Ooh, there we go. Immobilize spells. A simple hand gesture that can bind the enemy in place. There we go. We're learning our abilities.
There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and release this spell. You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather.
That is nice. If I wish I could just point at people.
Mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get back into it.
Against boneheads like this one. Anyway, just consider it an ace up your sleeve.
Oh, did you just keep monologuing too long?
Hammers, fear not. Teach him a lesson with your new spell.
All right, immobilize. There we go. Boom. Alright, I gotta watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, so the immobilize spell works, but it takes some time to recast. But that will work great in combination with doing the heavy attack. I'm gonna let this guy attack because I think he's gonna be coming in for an attack pattern right now. Oh shoot, he was tracing me. Okay, so dodging doesn't work straight away. I gotta make sure that I wait for the exact pattern. Whoa! Okay, that was really bad. That was really bad. I got hurt pretty bad there. And I died. Shoot, that was just 3 attacks. Was this guy that strong the entire time? I think he was. Let's see. A fame has given me some very useful information. Let me go read that right here. There we go. It's a safe point. Whew. Okay. Let me catch up here. The most common concept from Taoism, also called Taoism, probably due to the Chinese being Dao Jiao. In Mandarin and certain classical Chinese, the D isn't a voice sound, thus the 2 pronunciations. But anyway, the most common concepts are yin, yang, and qi. You can kind of see how Wukong is the embodiment of the philosophy of wanting a simple life, which is part of the philosophy, which also had a religious view in the past, and immortality, or at least longevity. Okay, I see. So then is the D, the pronunciation of the D, is that something that the Japanese came up with? And that for me, because I know that in Japan, like, technically, I feel like the D files, like, wouldn't necessarily have. Wow, I can self-advance. Yo, that's pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Technically, like, because you have to put like the Dakuten, is that it? I think it is. God, I forgot the name for it, but like the 2 little things. I think that is because those pronunciations came later after the scripts were in there, or like after the symbols were made, and then they were made as additions. So maybe that's like that. Anyway, whew, we've come right back here to the save point. I gotta watch that a little bit more, but wait, we have a salvage fonts. Let's see what we have. Reignite the sparks. What do we have here? Abilities. Seeking guidance from the deities. Be better to steer your own path. Chanting scriptures. Better to have abilities in hand. So we have 1 spark here. And we have our foundation, where we can enhance our figure, solidify our foundation, and strengthen our flexibility. And here we have staff senses, where we can acquire new stances, refine mastery, and focus better. So I think that this... Oh, wait. We also have spells. Okay, so we have a couple of things that we can put our points into, it seems. This seems to be our tech tree, where we can put points into our foundation, so basically our health. We can put points into our staffs, like our regular attacks, and we can put our points into our spells. And this right here will be mysticism. I thought this was like our mobilize. First out, ingenious mysticism, enabling maximum adaptability. Right. I think since this right here is the one that we just got, let's put a point in there. We have immobilize. Oh man, we get to choose. Okay, so each talent level moderately increases damage dealt to immobilized enemies. We can do that. Or we can do hitting an immobilized enemy with a light attack slightly extends the duration of the next immobilization inflicted on them. This effect can stack up to 5 times. Okay. So basically that would mean I would have to hit them with 1 light attack and then charge up my main attack. Right? Let's try this. Oh wait, I can also reclaim them. Yo, that's so cool. Alright. So I don't necessarily have to stick with it. Right here we can reclaim all the sparks at once. Okay. Man, one of the things I've always not liked about like tech trees is that I always want to try all the different ones, and every single time you have to wait until you get to New Game Plus to try another thing. But here we keep reclaiming and throwing on something else. I don't know how many times you can do this, but if you can do this every single time, like you could basically just try so many different builds while you're playing. That's so cool. Man. Right. Let's go. We have a better immobilize skill, and basically I should be able to be better now. We were doing quite good. Like, seriously, I felt I was doing quite alright for the first part of it. And now, we're going to be fighting these guys again. So that will just give me more experience. But I've got these guys, man. Look at that. Perfect. We got more will. Where there's a will, there's a way. This guy that was just joking around with us just a second ago, being like, oh, I can't see you. I can't see you. Bitch, I can see you. And what I can see is someone who is dead. There we go. Fantastic. A theme says, this is also, of course, based on the actual novel Journey to the West, which is considered one of the 4 great novels in Chinese literature. The other 3 being Water Margin, Romance of the Free, Kingdoms, and Dream of the Chamber. Oh no, Despairing Taoism comes from Pinyin, which is a pronunciation system for Mandarin, which was invented by a Chinese system. If I'm not mistaken, it's of course incorporates the Roman Gothic alphabet. Oh wow. Anyway, Chinese have 2 T sounds, one with the aspiration, which is written as T, and one without, which is written as D. But no voice version, which is an actual D sound. Oh wow. There's so much to languages, especially Eastern languages that are far away removed from our European Western languages, which is pretty damn cool. Right, let's try and bite this one once more. Actually, that was a complete waste of a good revive, or a good health thing. But hey, here we go. Time to go and do what we've done before. Got him. Now time to move back. Move back, move back, move back. There we go. Whoop. Right, R2, immobilize. There we go, hit him with a light attack. And then a heavy attack. Boom. Right, so that's what we do. Next time we do immobilize, he should be worse off. So now we're gonna have him. Now we're gonna charge up our heavy attack again. And we're gonna go throw it as he's charging at us. And then we're gonna go run away again. This is daring, but I think I can do it. Oh, he was waiting on that! No way! Okay, I'm always too early with dodging, in a way that he still hits me. Great. So then here we go. Charge it up. Oh shit, he was faster this time. Okay, so I really gotta make sure I get my timings in. Alright, let me get some health. Let me immobilize them. Boom! Over half of his health down. Shoot, man! I feel like I somewhat happen, but I also feel like what I'm doing is super dangerous. So I gotta watch out. Also, my stamina. I really gotta watch my stamina. Bro, I completely forgot about that. Can we get some health back? Because I think I'll be able to do it this time. Got him! Get him! Boy, look at that. That was a whole bunch of will. That was a whole bunch of battling, and we're back with another level, man. Dude, that is insane. That was insane. I was so scared to actually be playing this game, because I saw this game. I saw this game came out. I was like, but I kind of want to play this. I kind of really want to play this. But at the same time, I know that I'm kind of trash at this. So, I've never really been good at Souls games. So I was like, man, should I really play this? Should this really be something for me? But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I'm slowly overcoming my fear of playing these types of games. And now we should be able to progress here. But first, I want to check out the frog pond, because that is where we found the frog, and we found a whole bunch of things. So I do quickly want to check out on there, and then we'll move on. So yeah. Let's see. Red Fox, yo, how's the game? Oh, it is good. It is good. I was afraid that it was going to be very Souls-like. Which there are Souls-like elements to it, but one of the things that I commonly associate with Souls-like games is that it is really like you have to like it's really about the skill. Like you have to be good at recognizing the patterns. You have to be good at like seeing like how you can deal damage and that sort of thing. Like I love that part of these games. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let me put it that way. But I'm not the best at it. So I was kind of like, do I really want to play a game that is all about that? But this really isn't all about that. It has some of these elements, but I think that as far as it's going right now, you're very supported in where you go for. It has a lot of like the Sony style game things where you have this world which looks beautiful. Like it looks really gorgeous. And then you can go around and you can meet enemies everywhere. And you can fight them like that. And then as you fight them, you level up. So you can do that. You have save points where you can come back to. You have things that you can collect and little creatures that you can find and learn from and whatever. So you have all of that. It is it's kind of a mix between like a Souls game and then a Sony type game. This is not a game made by Sony though. This is a Chinese game made by a mobile game company. Who actually this is their very first game that they're making in this type of scale that isn't for mobile. Come on, do you have the attack? Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Boom! Say like this is not the place we're supposed to go, but I did get it. So, would you say it feels more like Ghost of Tsushima? I think it is a mix between Ghost of Tsushima and a Souls game. This is not necessarily Ghost of Tsushima. I thought that was more... Yeah, more of a map there. It was more of a Assassin's Creed done better. I really, really like that game as well. But you had a whole bunch of different mechanics. You had a whole bunch of different systems. It was very much, you have your map, you go to your places. This right here has a different feel to it, but it definitely has some of those vibes. So yeah. Also, Red Fox, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Let me go gather this. Whatever it is, it's more will. Right, we're gathering more will. I think it looks somewhat interesting, but I'm afraid the story won't hold up. From what I've seen so far, like, the story elements, the story beats have been pretty nice. It's nicely told, the cinematics are amazing, and it is based in Chinese mythology, so there's a lot that I don't know about that, because that's not necessarily something that I've seen many games about so far. We're fighting the frog again. So, I quite like that. At the same time, I have heard that the story doesn't go that crazy hard. I don't know. I'll give my opinion later on when I get through this. But for the first beginning bit, it has set the scene quite well. We have basically the setting is that there's Son Wukong, also in Japanese Son Goku, and like, you know, the character that Goku is based on. This monkey god is being hunted by all the other gods because he wants to chill out, relax, and just be in his own, like, on his own mountain, not deal with being a celestial being, but just being, you know, in peace, going back to the roots, which is really interesting because they're saying that he is like he reached the highest levels of Buddhism, but he rejected that because he wanted to go back to the roots. And I thought that Buddhism was all about, like, the entire story of Buddha was about this guy who had everything, who then found that in order to gain happiness, it wasn't about achieving material things, but it was achieving, like, mental and emotional completeness. But actually, like, going back to basics, sort of thing. So yeah. So you have that where our monkey god is Son Wukong is being chased by all the gods, and as he is being chased down, what ends up is that he gets struck down, and then now very many years later, we're here as one of his people, and we're following his path and trying to find the 6 relics or something that will make him whole, something like that. So yeah. Red Fox says, I get more the feeling of God of War. It does feel also something like that. Yeah. Like, yeah, there is a lot of things that get there. Well, it's based on a novel, so I suppose they simply had to follow the already written story. Given that it's an adaptation, there is no guarantee that will be the case. But it might be. It might very well be. This is, after all... Oh, no, I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. This is, after all, a Chinese game, and I feel that the Chinese are very protective of their heritage. But we'll see. We have just rested up, because I do want to continue on. Also, I think that we now have something new here. We have a store. We can buy something. What do we have here? We have an evil repelling medicament. So basically, this is our health thing. Upon use, considerably it considerably increases damage reduction for a long duration. You could have all just said considerably reduces damage, but I guess that works too. Body cooling power upon use instantly removes the burn state and significantly increases burn resistance for a short duration. Okay, we can get burned as well. We have status effects in this. We have poison. So this basically is, we have Pokemon elements in this. We have a spirit stone. This right here is weapon materials, so we can craft things. And this right here is things that we can make things with. So we have ingredients, we have crafting materials, we have mushrooms. And we can sell our pieces of gold for something. But yeah, so perhaps some trade could be done at a keeper shrine. So this might be where we have to trade it, but let's just hold on for it for a while. And our travel right here, I thought we might see a map, but this right here is the front hills. And this is the Forest of Wolves. That looks exactly the same. So we're just going to continue on. Let's see. Oh shoot, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I thought it was the other one. There we go. Red Fox says, I can't wait for God of War Ragnarok to come out next month on PC. Been waiting for that for so long. Done everything to not get spoiled since this game came out on PlayStation. Oh man. I hope that it will be a good release. Because like I remember before we've had some console releases that were kind of unstable, but I think PlayStation's been quite good on it. So can't wait for it for you. And maybe that will also be a time to go back to play for the entire God of War series, because I do have that, like, I did buy that once completely on PlayStation, but I'll tell that story after I take a little sip. Afim says, in the book, one could argue that Son Wukong rejecting the tranquility is a symbol of humans resisting complacency and oppression. Would that be similar? Would that be similar to the Brothers Karamazov, where who says it again? Where it's like, if you were to give humans satisfy all the needs in the world from humans, give them heaven, where the only thing that they have to do is just lay down and busy themselves with the procreation of the species. They would take but a few days in order to try and break something to exert their own will. Is that something? Would that be in kind of the same vein as that? It's really funny to see like how different cultures do come up to the same ideas ultimately in their stories, which makes me feel that there is some sort of truth to, you know, what you can learn from them. Oh, and these guys just return all the time. So I wasn't really keen on fighting you again, but you know, if you want to, I will. Actually, what I should probably do is I should go and let's see. I should probably go and go to self-advance, and then I should go and increase. Let's give a point here. Oh wow. Oh wow, there's an entire tech trees here. We have stamina. Each talent level moderately reduces stamina cost of sprinting. And each talent level moderately reduces stamina cost of dodging. I think... Oh wait, we have each level significantly increases the engage distance of the light attack starter. Moving towards while using staff spin initiates mobile spin. The destined one spins his staff around his body, deflecting projectiles. Okay, so now it becomes somewhat useful. But I haven't encountered projectiles yet. Each talent level moderately increases maximum health and maximum stamina. Right, so I think that I want to increase my health right now. Oh wait, hold to awaken. Thank you. And maybe dodging. Let's increase those. Yes, it would be exactly that. That's so cool. Boom. Oh shit. That was a little bit too easy going on that. But hey, you know, I get something. The Red Fox says, I remember with the 2018 God of War, I loved it. It was one of the first games where I got 100% on it. Man, that is crazy. That is so cool. Because, like, I remember the very first... What was the very first game I 100%ed? I think my very first game that I actually 100%ed might have been Persona 4 Golden. Though technically I didn't 100% that in achievements. So then, if we're not going off achievements, maybe like with Star Wars, I tried to 100% that, but I could never really do the final things. But that was the first one I really tried to 100%, and I got to like 99.8%. But yeah, Persona 4 Golden was one I so loved. That was so good. I haven't played Persona 5 yet, because I do want to have that for a special time. Also, Nier Automata. I do still want to go through a Nier phase, but I want to have that be a special time. I want to play through Nier Automata again. I want to play through Nier Replicant for the first time, because Afim got that to me, and I really want to play it on stream, but I want to have that be a special moment in time, and for that I also want to be a little bit more familiar with how I stream these games, right? So this right here, I'm going to enjoy this game, but it's not a Nier game, so I'm like, it's okay. Like, if I am, what's it called? If I'm not really up to snuff with how to do this perfectly, then it's fine. We're learning. But Nier, I want to do perfectly. Also, let me just. Afim says, want to talk about Russian literature next? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! It's been a while since I've read them, and I actually don't have my copy of the Brothers Karamazov here anymore. I actually gave that to a friend of mine while he was going to go study abroad. I was like, here, have this literature. I gave him the Brothers Karamazov. I gave him on like half a year ago, and then I gave him a year ago. I gave him, God, the Gulag Archipelago and what is the one? It's a very small book. The meaning of, like, it's not the meaning of life, but oh, I forget the name of the author, but it's like, it's a really, really good, the search for meaning, maybe. God, I need to know it. I need to find this out. Hold on. I'm sorry that we're interrupting this game, but I need to figure this out. I need to bloody figure this out. Man's Search for Meaning. That's it. Man's Search for Meaning. That's the title. Really recommend that book. It was written by a survivor from the Holocaust who'd been through the camp system, and it basically like boils down to like, how can you find meaning in such a completely hellish place? And it's a really impactful read. So yeah, I give very interesting books to people. But yeah, I haven't had that much time to read lately, so yeah. Afim says, I think mine was the Wall-E game. Oh boy, Wall-E is such a great movie, man. Red Fox says, it would be fun to see you play the whole God of War series, although I have to find a way to play the old PlayStation games on PC. Yeah, I'm lucky that I still have my my PlayStation 3 with all the games on there. So how did I get all the God of War games on PlayStation 3? Well, basically, at one point in time, so much Sparks. Hope that I already did this. So basically, one time, there was this time that the PlayStation Network got hacked, right? And that was the very first time that a network like that got hacked, and people were like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And it wasn't really clear, wasn't necessarily what was hacked. I think it was mostly just like personal details that were leaked around and that sort of stuff. But I was a 13-year-old kid. My cousin was a 14-year-old kid, and we were like, hacked. You know what that means? That means free shit. You can get things for free. So basically, what we did is we went to his place. He had a PlayStation 3. I didn't at that time. And he was like, "Man, you know what I really want to do? Let's go buy all the games because they're free." And then we went to the PlayStation stores because he thought that a friend of him told him that the games were free if you went to the PlayStation store and just bought them, they would be free. And I was like, man, that can't be real. He's like, but the PlayStation Network got hacked. It's all free. So we went there. We opened up the PlayStation store, and I was like, "Man, this is the online store. Are you sure there's no like credit card connected to this or something or nothing?" He's like, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't buy my games digitally. I buy them physically because I can buy them secondhand. They're cheaper. And yeah, we never use a digital store. There is no credit card to this. I've never used a credit card in my life. So there is no way there's a credit card to this. But look, this is the thing that I found. And he showed it to me. He went to the store. He went to the most expensive game that he could find. This is probably the deluxe package of Battlefield 3. He was like, look, if I click buy, it says like it's $80 or $100. I can buy it. And then it goes to the cart. And then in the cart, it says $100. And you click on it, and it's $0, and now I got it. I was like, bro, no way, that's wild. That was freaking wild. So we were like, man, is this real? There's no cartridge. No. It's just you click on it, you buy it, and you have it. I was like, that's insane. So we bought like the entire Call of Duty series. We bought the entire God of War series. We bought everything until our hard drive was full. And then I went away, and about a week later, we learned that his mother did tie the credit card to the account because his little brother wanted to buy like a $10 thing, and we just bought games for a couple $100. But yeah, now we do have the entire God of War collection. So yeah, next time that a network gets hacked, just be very well aware that you don't have your credit card linked to it, because not everything is always free. Oh boy. A theme says, "Oh, since it's a replay, would you like to try the first game in Japanese?" I might. Of course, as I say, like I do want to do this at a special time. So I think it will be not very soon, and hopefully by that time I will have my Japanese up to stuff. Because before next year, I do have to be somewhat proficient in Japanese, because then I will be visiting Japan. And yeah. Boom! I am getting better at this. Also, how many points do I have right now? Salvage funds right here. I have no points in my salvage funds, so that's alright. That's alright. But yeah. Oh no! Oh man! It's actually one of the it's such a common story that kids just go onto their digital storefront and just buy like so much stuff that it just costs so much money. And it is one of the things that, as an adult, you don't realize like how easy it is to do that. Because right now, if I hear that something is hacked, I don't think that everything is free. But as a kid, it's super believable. It's like, it's hacked. It's hacked, that means that everything is possible. Well, what does that mean? Everything is free. And then if you just click on it and it just, you get it, and you don't think there's anything connected to it, you're not going to check. You don't know how to check your account for if there's something on there. So yeah, I would say if you play on a console where there is kids potentially playing on it, don't ever connect a credit card to it. And generally, I don't like connecting credit cards to services because they can always be paid. I always like to re-enter my details because it also gives me an extra barrier in case I want to buy something. It's like, I really have to be sure that I want to buy it. Alright, we have the frog pond right here. Boom. Got him. I don't know what the deal is with these frogs. Like, I know that this is the forest of the wolves, so I get that the wolves may want to keep the forest to themselves and keep me out. But why do the wolves want to... why do the frogs want to fight me? I mean, I'm in their pond, and that's what they're really upset about. Also, look at that. I have a green bar. I don't know what the green bar is. It just showed up. Afim says, should we do a Japanese Apex, Among Us, or any multiplayer game to get the gist? I have actually tried to play for about a week or so Japanese Apex. So like whenever I would play Apex not on stream, I would play it in the Japanese just to get the feel for it. The problem that I had with that though is that I lost interest in Apex very quickly, and then I didn't really play it anymore. So I do still have it installed, and maybe I'll get back into it sometime soon. But for now, it's not necessarily on the schedule for content, though that may change. It's just that I've had so much stuff going on. It's insane. There's an event coming, a big event coming in October, November, which maybe I'll talk about later. There's been a lot of stuff happening with Twitch. There's been, not necessarily on this channel, like, there's been nothing happening on this channel, crying out loud. But behind the scenes, there's been a lot happening. And also just personally, there's been a lot happening. So, yeah, one of the things that I've really found is that I'm no longer the lean, mean content machine that I used to be, where back in the day, when I started out 2017, I would just go out, make a video called the Barrow Quake thing, and I would just run into the Barrow thing. I'd be like, oh, this is right here, it's the items that Defender has today. And then I would upload that entire thing. It was a Barrow Flash, it was called. It was just a 5-minute video of me literally walking inside the weekly Fender shop, and then be like, this is the items that he has, and then me walking out of it. So that was how I made videos. Now I make my videos by scripting them for a day, making props for it, editing them, that sort of stuff. And that is something that has definitely changed quite a bit. So I'm very the content is better, but it also takes more time to move. Same with the streams. Back in the day, I would just go and stream. Let's see, each talent level slightly increases the health recovery upon consuming a focus point. Okay, hold on. Enable sprinting while charging. Oh, that one is nice, actually. That was really nice. Performing a heavy attack during a light attack combo with a focus point consumes allows the Destin 1 to execute Resolute Strike. During Resolute Strike, the Destin 1 can see through the incoming enemy attacks and nullify their damage. Oh, wow. And then we have the pillar stance. I actually want to have this one, the sprinting while charging, and then we'll get the other ones later. Right. So, but back in the day, what I used to do was just go ahead, be playing Warframe 5 hours a day, and then after like 2 hours of playing Warframe, I'll be like, man, let me go stream. And just turn the stream, do the same thing I was doing it before. Now, I do want to prepare things a little bit more. So right now, I'm out here. I'm making sure that the game is properly installed. This game is pretty happy to run. I have a RTX 4080 and it's kind of struggling with it, but it's still okay. And then we have needs to have a thumbnail and all that sort of stuff. So, oh man, Red Fox says, hate how I relate. It happened so often for me as a kid. I went to the store just to try to buy something, and it almost worked. So I panicked, called my mother. Oh boy, I still can't find a queue in Apex. There is no group of people to play with you on Apex. I want to play Valorant. I can install that. I've not played that before, but I am open to it. I do need to make sure that fits the content schedule as well, because there are so many things that I want to do. Just like here. No, I don't want to go in there. I would first want to go there. Because yeah, we have Warframe coming back somewhat. I do kind of want to somewhat cover it. Maybe it's something that I could do one stream of in a month or something like that, just to stay with it. I want to keep up with Age of Empires 2 somewhat, and then maybe also Apex, and we could try Valorant. Not just as it goes along. All right, what do we have here? Meditate. Whoa, look at that. Now this feels like Ghost of Tsushima. There is something about the beauty, the pristineness of the outside while sitting in an abandoned place that is kind of falling apart. The creaking of the wood, the sound of the trees, the playing of the music, and the blabbering idiot that just yaps right through it as you are watching it. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. I got a spark for that! So I will be using that right away. I got a spark for that. I'll be using it on... Let's see. Which one did I want to use? The Resolute Strike. I wanted to try that. There we go. So yeah, this is a game where you have to be watching out everywhere. Red Fox says, got myself a new GPU this week. You went for the RX 7900 XTX. Oh man, you went for all the X's. That is good. Listen, the RTX 7900 XTX is the much better GPU because of the amount of X in the name. Because the XT only has one X, and then if you look at the RTX 3080, it also only has one X. Or the RTX 4080 also only has one X. But actually though, the RX 7900 XTX actually has 3 X's. But yeah, it is. I'm curious as to like how you like it. I've had pretty good experience with my AMD GPU. Like I got a mid-range AMD GPU a couple years back. That one's been quite good. I've known some people that said like, oh, it's a bit iffy, but I think that, you know, a lot of times people just look at what's it called, like the neural network stuff or whatever. I think that it's actually not that, like, it's actually pretty good, especially if you got a good deal on it. The video right now is just insane and pricing. And Intel, man, you gotta be a whole sucker and a half to buy an Intel Arc, eh? That entire shit is broken all the time. It is busted. It is. I bought one. Actually, it's not been that bad, but yeah. Afim says, yeah. Nihongo de wa. Okay. Wago. Oh, I gotta be catching up with my kanji here again. Yeah, that's all. See, I'm pretty good. I am pretty good when it comes to hiragana, katakana. I'm not that good when it comes to the kanji. I have made very little progress so far. Let me just put it that way. Look, everything is falling down right now because I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah. Let me see. This right here has been my Japanese progress right now. So this right here is just the vocabulary. Yep. Right there. There you go. That right here is just vocabulary, just like words and kanji. And then that right there, this right here on the other side is all the phrases. So yeah. It is, I'm working on it, but it's taking time. It's taking time. And I've not had that much time, as I was just saying. So yeah, let's get back into the game. It's gonna be quite an upgrade from my current RX 7600 XT. Oh wow, nice, dude. Do you have like another system that will go into, or are you gonna look to resell that one for to get a little bit of cash back? Because actually, like the used GPU market seems to still be quite good. Because yeah, people want to have GPUs for everything nowadays. Here we go. We're continuing on our journey through the cliffs right here. I wonder who else we're going to find on this mountain. If we're going to find this temple and what this temple will be like. We have another save point. Which means that something is likely to be coming up right now. An old man? Is the old man showing up? No, the old man is not showing up. Well, we do have the store right here where we can buy things. We can buy items here. Yeah, I don't know if I need any of these items, so I'm just going to keep them. We can sell the pieces of gold. I don't know if I need them, so I'm just going to keep them. We can self-it fonts, we can set spells, which we've already done. I can reignite the spells, which I've already done my sparks here. I gotta make sure that I balance this side as well a little bit. And then maybe rest for a bit and then move on. Gotta keep it as a reserve just in case I need to troubleshoot. Oh, that's good. I think this kanji takes time. It really does. At the same time, I'm quite surprised with how much easier it is than I expected it would be. Because you look at... Ooh,
Wait!
There's the old man!
Just parade in, do you?
It's good to see you.
It's not that simple. Let me transform you into a golden cicada, so you may follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed.
Wow. That is nice.
Fly!
Whoa! And there we go. Now we're a tiny little
might
cicada.
be humble, but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it
Goodbye, old man. Now, we're gonna play an entirely different mode. That is wild. Right, so we can move around. Yo, this is crazy. This looks very weird. This basically looks like you have a camera in a game, like a moving camera in a game, and then you have like a bug in front of it. What else do we have? We can de-transform. Oh, we can control the transform. That is so cool. Okay, so let me fly around here.
Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets galore.
Can I fly
the
up?
Cicada form may help you explore, but beware, this form does not last forever.
I see.
Should you find yourself lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
One misstep, Lord Lingshu might make a meal out of us. You might not know, but a shapeshifter is on his way here. The master told of it.
Okay. So it seems like these guys have a master that's not too kind to them. Let me go and be actually even less kind to them. Oh! Oh! Boom! Got him. We're here. We are here now. So we can fly around with the bug to explore a little bit. Oh, there's breakable crates! No way, there's breakable crates. This game gets better and better and better and better. Right, so how do I transform back now? Is there a way that I can transform back? No, I cannot. Is it if I... Let's say that I run back here to the shrine. Can I transform back at the shrine? Let's see. Nope, I can't transfer over here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Right, so that was just fun there. Red Fox says, always like to have 2 of most electronics just in case. That's a really good one. I had that recently with when my CPU died. Yeah, there's been so much going on lately. I really would like for... Oh man, these guys are back again! No way! I really would like for live around here to kind of get boring again. And then get... Oh shit, no, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna go and do a retake if you like that, please. We got more will now. Oh wait, okay, so I can't really sprint and do that at the same time as I expected I could. Got it. Okay, good. Alright, well, let's keep on moving, see what the right path is here. We have an old forest path here that seems to be blocked off. We have some stuff that we can gather. Then we have a pond or something here or not. If this is a pond, there's going to be frogs that I can fight again, but I don't think I can go down there. This right here, there's some stuff to gather. There's a bridge there, which makes me think that I need to fight this guy first. Not expecting him there. But I should probably go back there and then check the other path there. Man, I'm such a sucker for this. Before you showed the textbook, it reminded me of what recently started reading manga, and it feels so off to read from the wrong side. Oh man, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. I remember the first time it was so weird because you intuitively like read a certain way, and then if it goes the other way around, you're like, what's going on here? What's happening? And it was like it's so often that I would read the wrong panels first, and I would have no idea what the frick was happening. Until at a certain point in time, it was like, you got it. And that's also what I wanted to talk about with the kanji. Is like, I always thought that the kanji was going to be so hard to master in a way, because you would have to learn every single stroke and every single possible meaning beforehand, and you'd have to know everything, and it would be so hard to, you know. The thing with kanji is you have, for every single word in Japanese, you have a different character. You have a different letter, basically. It's not necessarily a letter, but we think about it as a letter as Europeans, because it's like our only symbols are letters, and letters make up words. But you have symbols for words. However, these symbols for words, they don't necessarily show you the way that's spoken. These two, like, it basically has two meanings sometimes. Most of the time, it also has more meanings, but basically it has kunyumi and onyumi. And that depends on, like, in what way it is said. Is it together with another kanji, it is one way. If it's a kanji and then some, like, Japanese scripts, hiragana, katakana, then it will be another one. And then, depending on where it's placed, it can mean so many things. So that means that one kanji can have multiple meanings, and then one meaning can also have multiple kanji. So I was like, man, it's going to be insane, and all these things don't really have the same thing. It's like, I thought it was going to be so hard. But actually, it's like, you don't necessarily, like, you need to know all the words in the English language, right, to understand it. Because, you know, otherwise you wouldn't know what I'm saying right now if you don't understand half the words. So you also need to learn every single one of the words in the English language. And most of them, if you're reading them, you just read them by feel. So it's very similar to that. I found it very, very similar to that. Arturo says, I have returned. What have I missed? Well, we have just defeated our very first big mini-boss. And we've encountered an old man. And this old man has gifted us the ability to immobilize enemies. And it's gifted us... Oh, shoo. I found something. I think I may want to check that bridge again. Just real quickly, just for no reason at all. Arturia, we found a cool bridge, man. It was just all the way back here. There's probably some way that we can level up, because we're gonna have to find a giant old man in a moment. Red Fox says, I have to backtrack a lot for it to make sense, but I'm getting more used to it. Which manga are you reading, man? Which manga are you currently reading? For me, it is Kengan Ashura that I have recently picked up. Which is because it was like, it is a seasonal... Oh shit, this guy's harder to hit. Watch out. Okay, that was not well done. There we go, hit him with some light attacks to let the immobilize last longer for next time. And then hit him with the heavy one. Oh shit, I gotta dodge. Right. So this right here is a chance for me to throw in my heavy one and take him down. Alright, we got some more gold. We got a stone spirit, and we got another chest. Please just have more than 5 pieces of gold this time. Would you? It's got 5 pieces of gold and some medicine. It is a very good chest. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at there's the bridge. Let's see what's here. There's more stuff here. There's so many places to go here. I don't know what the right way is. What is the main quest line? Where do I go? Where okay, let me go here, explore this first. Man, this is killing me. This right here is the worst kind of game, because I can spend so much time playing this game. This type of game I can spend so much time into. It is actually bad for my health. This is the type of game I'll wake up at 5 in the morning to play until like 5 in the afternoon, because there's so much to do. Oh shit, this guy was actually a monster! Yo, he's got a lot of health. Boy, does he have a lot of health. Shit! Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight, dude. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all, but he's a little bit sluggish, so I think that it's gonna be one of those fights where, as long as I keep... Oh shoot, okay, whoa! Okay, he is a one-hit, he is like a cannon. He'll one-shot you. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Whoa! Whoa! Oof. Okay, so that is light attacks and dodging. Light attacks and dodging on that one. Whew. Jeez. Oh, man. Just for a few firebolts and lightning. Let's see. Hold on. I think said something that I need to catch up with. I'm glad you said that. What did I say? I hope you're glad I said something good. Arteria says, just throw a few fireballs and lightning bolts at the big bully and be done with it. Well, I haven't learned those yet, unfortunately. I don't know how to do those. Afim says, there are so many videos to give advice for learning Japanese, and they make kanji sound scarier than they are. They really do. They really do. They're like, oh man, you're going to be studying kanji for so much. It's like I've just through the way that I'm approaching it is first the first thing that I wanted to do, but okay, so this is my approach to learning Japanese. It's like a little in between as we take a little rest, a little shrine. We have a little shrine right there. I'm gonna take a little rest, take a little sip. It's gonna teach you how to learn Japanese. Or I'm learning Japanese, and then you know maybe it's the right way, maybe it's the wrong way. So first things first, when I wanted to learn Japanese, I wanted to make sure that I had the script sound. So I wanted to make sure I learned hiragana, katakana, because I felt that it was going to be kind of backwards to try to learn a language with the scripts that it wasn't actually using. Because then what you're going to have is that you learn it the wrong way. Like you learn the Romanji, you learn how it's written in the alphabet, but that's not how it's actually written. And what I found is like a lot of Romanji, there are a lot of ways that people try and write Japanese in the alphabet doesn't necessarily like there is some interpretation in that. There is some interpretation in how things are said and how things are conveyed, and that's definitely when I tried to learn what's it called. I initially tried to learn intuitively the scripts by just watching or like listening to anime, and then writing it down, and then trying to write the sounds that I thought I was hearing. But then you'll find that's something like I think that the first word that was already like that was like one of the first words that was set in the anime. It was like Jodan Janai. It's like Joe. You're like, well, where's the J sound? Where's like J, the letter J? And you can't find it. You're like, how does this work? So that just doesn't work. That's something that a lot of Romanji, like there's interpretation in there. It's not the one-to-one. So for me, it really helped to first learn the scripts, which was quite easy. It was just like repeat the characters quite a bit, go over it, and then you got it. And then just like every single time you see something in the characters, you just read it, and then at a certain point in time, you got it. That was quite quick. But then the next point was, for me, was I need to naturally learn the language. I feel like naturally learning a language by just hearing it, interact with it, is the best way to learn. Like you can study textbooks all the time, but the way that I learned English in half a year was because I went to bilingual education, and they basically set us down and said, you go speak English now. If you want to ask me a question, ask it in English. And if you want to hear the answer, I'm going to tell you in English, and you're just going to have to listen to it. And that was something which initially was quite hard because you don't know any English. But you were allowed to stumble around, you were allowed to fumble around, and just for trying to do it and trying to talk English to each other, we had an entire class of like 30 students which never spoke English before, all of us speak English like within half a year. So that worked really well. That's just natural exposure with a little bit of teaching. Then I also had Latin. I studied Latin for 6 years. And the way that we studied Latin was basically just, here we go again, time to fight him. The way that we studied Latin was by bam. The way that we studied Latin was literally just to go out and just learn it from a book. Learn from a book, this word means that, this word means that, this word means that. I think that our very first sentence that we had was Jupiter Deus est in Olympus habitat. That was the way that we learned. Ooh, I got him! Without having him touch me once. Boy, that was scary. And let me tell you, after 6 years of Latin, I struggled with it. I still struggle with it, and I don't remember anything except for the very first line that we learned, because that was a very easy story, and that was basically the one that we always memed, like, oh, I understand that, and I don't understand the rest. And that's what I feel. If you try and learn a language via a book, it's not really going to work. you need to use a language, just like a tool. You need to use it. So that's also why I went first with I need to learn the scripts so I can use them. I can use them to read what's there, and I can translate and understand that. So that works really well. But if you want to use the language, you also need to learn the grammar. So what I've done is, or what I'm doing right now, is I'm first cursory going over the grammar. So I have a grammar guide, which the Tim K's Guide to Japanese, which is a freely available website resource online. Very, very good. Goes over the grammar. And what I'm doing is I'm just going over the grammar step by step. I'm noting it down, what's being said there. I'm also writing the like little excerpts that they give you. But I'm not studying it like, oh, I need to know this exactly. I need to know exactly the E adjectives, what makes an E adjective, or what makes a na adjective. I don't need to know exactly, like, you know, the verbs and the root verbs. Like, I don't necessarily need to know all of that. I just need to get the gist of it, because then you have some semblance of an idea as to what is going on. And then once you have that, you should be able to learn it better later on. Because for me, it's just like, I first need to get a grasp of like what's going on here, because it's really so different from anything else that I've learned to before. So that's basically the way that I do it. Also, let me catch up with chat here. Let me catch up with chat. It says, Red Fox says, I'm currently reading My Dress Up Darling. Oh wow. It's also one of the animes I really, really like. I don't think I've seen the anime of that yet, but I'll catch up with that. I'll go watch it. But really, it's just words. Yes, it really is just words. Arteria says, is that the one about a cute girl helping a dude become more confident in making awesome outfits? Kind of. The guy more or less helps the girl with cosplays, but he gains more confidence in return. Arteria says, was about to ask why you wanted to learn Japanese. Yeah. So for me, it's just been Japanese culture through anime has been a really big impact on me. So I really want to, you know, I want to learn it. I want to learn a whole bunch of things, and I think that that's one of the things that it's played a big part for me. So yeah, Romanji is a horrible way to start out. Hiragana, katakana first, then kanji, and then conjugating kanji for the quickest pace. Red Fox says, it was the same for me in school whenever we had English class. The teacher said on day one, from when you enter English class, it's only English and nothing else. Exactly. And it works. Like, yes, it sounds horrible when you think about it, but that's the only way you learn a language. It's not when you were a kid and you couldn't speak any of your native tongue, that your parents just, like, told, like, were talking Gugu Gaga to you, and then gave you a translation between Gugu Gaga and, like, whatever language is your native language. You just had to fucking do it. And you fucking did it. Because you can. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing when it comes to learning a language right now. I don't think a lot changes in the human mind over time. I know that there is obviously, like, science that says, you know, there's degradation with age, and there's things that definitely do provably change. But I think that a lot of the stuff where it comes to, like, oh man, you know, you forget so much, like you can't learn when you're older, like you have to learn when you're younger, because if you're older, you just can't do it. I don't necessarily buy that all that much. Because what I think most likely, what's more likely that happens, especially what I've found as I'm growing older myself, is that when you're a kid, you're encouraged to do a lot of things. Like, when you're in school, you're doing a whole range of subjects. So you're doing like literature, you're doing language, you're doing arts, you're doing drama, you're doing PE, you're doing all sorts of things. Like, you make a pot and pan, and you point to cities on a map. You do so many things, where in your day job, you do generally just one particular thing. Or if you go and study something very particular, if you go for your PhD or you study a certain topic, like, you only do that. So, first of all, why do you learn a lot of things? Is because you get exposed to a whole bunch of things. So you get encouraged to learn. And then also, you dedicate yourself to it, because that is what is being encouraged. It's like, hey, you know, you go take up a sport because you're a kid, so take up a sport and just go do it, go practice that. But for a lot of people, as you get older, it's like, I don't have time to take up a sport, you know, I'll just do it casually. I'll just go to the gym once, and then that's about it. So that is something where I feel as a kid, you're... Ooh. Oh, let him be. 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 Until I finish my monologue, just let him be. Oh, shoot! I'm being attacked. Let me be cool. Let me be cool. Oh, this right here was that bridge. I've come full circle. Cool. Right. Awesome. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about like how I think a lot of times like you immerse like you learn something to like open yourself up to something new and then put time towards it, and that's how you learn. And when you're young, a lot of your life is geared towards putting time towards something and learning it, and like showing you many things that you might be able to learn and encouraging you to put time towards it. But when you're like the older you get, the more responsibilities you get, and then more of your focus. Like it's better to put your focus towards doing particular things really well. Like make it more efficient because you got to do laundry. So how do you do laundry? It's not like trying to figure out so many ways to do laundry or whatever. It's like try to find the best ways that you can do laundry the quickest, because then you can get done with it. Cross off your list. Try something else. How can you do how can you do your job the best? It's like it's not trying to learn 10 different ways of doing your job, of which 9 may not be useful. Just like how 9 out of your 10 subjects probably weren't useful to you later on. It's like trying to find the exact way that you can do the same thing over and over again the fastest way possible. And I think that is also a major factor in how we feel that later on in life we can't really learn all that well. I feel it's basically because we don't really set up our environment to learn the way that it is as we're young. So yeah. Yeah, let me catch up here. Our theme says, Gaipai? Not too sure what that means, but yeah. Arturius says, with English, I kind of learned mainly from actually using it and being corrected a lot by oftentimes by others. That way you learn the logic of the language, but I still have no idea what adjectives are or what other grammar rules are. I know how to use it pretty damn good, but I have to remember zero grammar. Same here. I learned all that grammar. I had to do all the special, like courses, do the extra diplomas and stuff. I learned all of that, and right now, it's like, if you ask me, listen. Oh, wait. If you were to ask me, okay, so why does that go together and that doesn't go together? I will tell you none of what I've learned in the book. I'll just be like, that because it sounds right. That's why it works. It sounds right. You know? That's it. If it sounds right, it's right. If it doesn't sound right, it's probably wrong. Afim says, so basically watch hentai and you'll be good. Probably, yeah. You'll be good at a lot of things. Speaking of watching things, how was Goblin Cave? I still need to get to it. It will be out soon. But yeah, it's been a bad time behind the scenes when it comes to making content. But I have not forgotten it. Arteria says, that's how I learned to speak English at 22. I really like that's great. Like, honestly, I respect that a lot, that you learned English like at 22, which is an age that a lot of people feel like, oh, I've missed the boat, I can't learn language anymore. So that's pretty cool. The Red Fox says, since I'm not a native English speaker, it felt for both me and my classmates. It felt off for both me and my classmates, but half a year felt like a second nature. Yeah, it just takes some time and you get used to it. Afim says, I think not learning when you're older probably also causes some mental degradation. That maybe like a muscle that you don't train. And then you kind of have that. Arteria says, neurology specialists did show proof that the brain processes and store easier when you're younger compared to when your brain is older. So what's the difference between imperfect form past tense and perfect form past tense? I think that imperfect and perfect. I think that perfect is it's done and imperfect is it's not done. So I walked to the store is done, and I was walking to the store. You could still be walking to the store. It's not done, I think. Red Fox says, legit what my English teacher said in class. If it sounds right, it's probably right. So yeah. Nafim says, Kaipai. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was a kanji, of course. Which is translated to like I first thought that was the katakana ka, but I was like, why would you have that? Chika chipai. It basically means with all once might. Basically, it's also quite colloquial. All right, interesting. Perfect means complete in linguistics. You're correct in your done analogy. Yeah, I thought it was that. See, I did learn this stuff, but it's not like I don't use it every day. Arturia says, I mainly learned to speak that late because of my left ear got surgery around that age. Oh, wow. Before that, I didn't see any use in speaking since I barely heard anything in the first place. Wow. Well, you're speaking it perfectly now. So, great job. All right, so here we are in this situation where, on the one hand, I found myself now in this situation where on the one hand I have a giant, I don't know if that's a baby or whether that's an old man that's walking around right there, and then over there I have someone who is meditating who I am bothering. I think I'm going to try this guy first, and then I'll try the guy who said I interrupted him, and I think that he's also going to be a pretty big bad boss. So let's try this guy first. I don't know what his deal is, but he seems kind of important. It's an old man, it's not a baby. It's a giant old man. And he's got a ring, and he's got a tail! Good thing that's coming out of the back side of him and not out of the other side of him, because that would have been kind of awkward. Oh shit. Shoot! Okay, my spell failed. I gotta make sure I get my health up again. Oh boy, this man is tough. He's a tough cookie. Oh, and I'm dead. I thought I could dodge that. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, but if I die, I will go and do the meditating man. I'll try that one. Arturius, I'm still not sure about my English from time to time, but that's probably thanks to learning it so late. I mean, I feel even if people learn it natively, to be honest, it's like they'll still make mistakes. People still make mistakes, but that's also how language forms. You know, you just it's about how it feels good for you to use it. So there we go. Take one down. Now, one thing that I may be able to see already with this game when it comes to story is that I think that the setup of this game was quite good. Where it's like, hey, you know, we have the Son Wukong who is being rejected by the heavens, and they all come down to fight him, and they beat him, and you know that's the thing. However, what you're seeing now is like yeah, we're so many years later, we gotta collect the stones to get him back. It's a good premise. But now, we did have the old man that's telling us, like, oh, you know, you have this kind of power, you have that kind of power, and you're climbing this old mountain towards a, what's it called? Towards a temple that was built for people who died in the fire. But who are the people we're fighting? Who is the boss that they were talking about that would get their heads or something if they didn't kill us? I don't know. So, I think that if this goes on for longer, it is a very, very nice continuation of... And actually not continue. It's a very nice vibe to be playing this. I love playing this and just talking to you guys and going for the game. But I can also imagine that you may be like, hey, yeah, so what we do now? So yeah, let's see. Here we have hitting an immobilized enemy with a light attack extends the duration of... Okay, so I can do this 5 times. And each talent level moderately increases damage dealt to... immobilized enemies. Let's increase this right now, and let's increase this as well. And then next time we'll do that, because that's our only ability right now. So then, we'll try this now. Boom! We can do this 10 times. Shoot! Oh, I dodged that. Holy shit, did I dodge that? All right, we gotta watch out. I kind of want to just let my thing come up. Oh shoot, boy, this guy is strong. This guy is freaking means business. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. My immobilize is coming in soon. Gotta be ready for my immobilize. Alright, you're... And I'm dead. Right, I'm not ready to fight this guy yet. I am not ready to fight this guy yet. We're gonna go over to the meditating guy. Boy, man, this one is tough. This one's really tough. So yeah, one thing that made me like God of War was that they always had some conversation going. It never felt quiet, which I liked. So I can see both sides of that, because I've played a lot of Warframe and Destiny, and Warframe also has quite a bit that they talk to you all the time, but Destiny has it even more. Destiny really has the, they're talking to you all the freaking time and you just want them to shut up. So I think that Destiny is like the wrong end of it. Because in Destiny you have characters that are talking to you through comms the entire fucking time. They never shut up. And they're always talking in their little gobbledygook. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about because you're using all these terms that have no freaking meaning. And yeah, so I can appreciate having a little bit of silence, also because that allows me to, you know, have a little word with you guys. Because there's always narration going on, I have to be quiet. However, at the same time, yeah, I also like people talk to me and give me some stuff. Rahab, how's it going? Yeah, that is a cool language, which I can't speak. And I'm not going to read that because I don't know whether what you say is good or bad. And you're going to clip it out of context. Oh boy, but welcome Rahab, how's it going? I do like the comments the Ghost makes in Destiny. Orders, however, I just wanted to shut up. Afim says, considering that enemy was called One Ring White, it would be one of the spirits that who did not find peace after death. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of a neutral enemy. I think that if I walk by him and I don't attack him, he'll probably be alright. Let's try and find that out. Let's see whether that's actually the case. Because these guys just attack me, no holds barred. They'll always attack me. But I think that that guy will not attack me as long as I don't attack him. You know. It's Romanese. Oh wow, that's so cool. Rahab says, funny how you use the word gibberish because that might originate the language I was typing. Wow. Specifically the Anglo-Romanian variant of the Romanian language. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Afim says, I do enjoy the silence wondering. It's probably why I find Souls games. No, he did attack me. Right, so we gotta do light attacks. Gotta stack those light attacks, so the next time it lasts longer. There we go, we got it. A little bit better now. No! Shoot! I did not do that attack right, and I'm dead. Right, I'm not gonna go to him anymore. That's creepy timing then as I was looking in the Roma for a small side gig. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the meditating guy. This is not it. This isn't it. I can't fight him. I cannot fight this guy. Oh no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I've already done that. Right. So... Weakling? I've already beaten you 5 times. I mean, technically I'm weak against the giant old man, but I'm not weak against you. You should probably know that by now. You are dead. And you are too. And let's just move on. Charge up my attack. Take him down. There we go, got him. I love that the lock-on is like you can choose whether you want to have a lock-on or not. Because I feel in a lock-on in the fight with that guy will be quite good. But if I were to run around like these little guys, like I just like to run behind them, sort of thing. So that guy I'll leave alone. Alright, I've decided I'm gonna leave this guy alone until I'm a bit stronger. Until then, I'm gonna go and move on to the meditating guy, who said I was interrupting him. So let's see what he has to say to me, because I've been wanting someone to speak to me for a while. Because I'm not really hearing people speak to me all that much. The only people that I really do get around to saying something to me are these guys. So it's like, oh, he's back! Or say something like that. I don't know what he said. Fun fact, in mythology, Wukong can become several animals. I'm assuming that guy is a mini-boss. I think so too. Red Fox says, personally, I can't stand when it's quiet because it feels lonely, which is why I don't really like Elden Rings. I can imagine that. One of the things that you may try with that is just put on a podcast or put on a stream in the background. I know a good stream. It's not this one. Actually, no, it is this one. I need to advertise my stream better. God dang it. But yeah, no, you could do that, but then you could also say, like, hey, that ruins the aesthetic of the game. Meditating guy! I'm trying to bother you now. Where are you? Oh, you seem like a boss, too. You seem like a ranged boss, man.
Another monkey, I see.
Were you a bear?
Why don't you lay down your weapon and join me in Buddha's mercy?
Yeah.
What say you?
You're the one that I gotta have like fire potions for. So I gotta make sure that right now that stacks. So the next time that I go and attack him, I should be able to have that immobilized last longer. Oh, I gotta watch out. Consecutive rolling extinguishes fire. Oh, wait. I was like, wait, do I extinguish his fire if I roll? That doesn't make sense, but it's like, let's say that he attacks me with... Oh, shit. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that one! I wasn't expecting that return to be so quick. Oh, shit. I gotta... Alright, I've extinguished the fire now. Gotta watch out. There we go. Now I can't do a heavy attack. Gotta eat this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh man, I wish I had ranged attacks to hit him with. It sucks that I have to get up close. Whoa, my god, I knew that next one was gonna be rough. Shit. I don't know if I can beat this guy now. I don't know if I can beat him now, can I? Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna make this. I'm dead. I am dead. What do I do? I have two unbeatable bosses right now. I think that this white guy is a little bit more beatable than the other one, but oof, this is rough. Also, I have two FMs in chat. I love that. Imagine how boring it would be if everyone had the same opinion. I remember sitting in a boat with the head in God of War 2018, just sitting there and listening to the story as he told about Kratos. Seems like you need more training. I definitely do. I definitely do. So now we're just gonna go train a bit. Oh, we talk about things. Incipit Pharaoh Angulus Orbitus. So that's a little bit of Latin, I think. What language options does this game have? So this game actually does have a number of language options. I think that settings is right here. If you look at the options for language, we have, for text, it is a whole bunch, but you can only do it on the title screen. I think it is English, Japanese, French, Spanish, Chinese. It was Korean, I think, as well. I think it was Italian. It's like kind of the standard languages. There's a whole bunch of languages like that, but speech is only Chinese and English. So you have subtitles on or off. I like to have the subtitles on because if I'm just blabbering over it and you want to read it, listen to it, it's on there, so you can keep track of it. So yeah, those are the languages that are there. So how's it going? Always the monkey god or something. Let's say something about monkeys. I also like when I make a clone. I don't know how I do that, but in some way I sometimes make a clone of myself when I dodge. So I'm gonna need a whole bunch of the wheel thing and just farm that stuff over and over and over again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Maybe I can cross the bridge. There's a bridge somewhere up ahead where there is a a ranged guy on. Someone with a bow, an archer. And if I take him down, maybe I can go to a new path where I can train more. Maybe that's something.
Our king is fully questioned. Someone did show up after all.
Now, so these guys I got no problem with. I definitely find it interesting, Afim says, which I suppose keeps intrigue. I don't know what that referred to anymore. I gotta read back up. But let's see. Where did that refer to? What were you guys on? I will say much both, but I guess I don't mind it being somewhat quiet. But in story games, the more they talk, the better. How do you guys feel about what is called cinematics in story games? Because a lot of games nowadays, I feel, are very focused on having good cinematics. Like you saw with the opening of this game, you have about 10 minutes of watching cinematics where you haven't played the game. The first 10 minutes of the game. I don't know. Oh wow! This guy just kept on having arrows. That was wild. Yo, look at that! I'm shot to pieces there. And on the one hand, oh no, this is where I've been already. Okay, so on the one hand, I really love having good-looking cinematics, because it makes for good-looking cinematics. On the other hand, it's also like, well, I've come to play a game. I've not come to, what's it called? Just watch a movie. If I want to watch a movie, I could have watched a movie. So, I'm kind of torn between them. If there's a right amount of cinematics, I love it. And the better it is, the better looking it is, the better it is. On the other hand, sometimes games can go too far. And I'm like, well, this is not necessary to go. So. Oh, you were replying to Red Fox. Okay, cool. Any ideas for training Rahab? Yeah, like how could I train my monkey up to be stronger? Because right now, I feel like I've explored this entire territory. I was kind of hoping that there would be that little thing over there. Well, not there. Let's see if I go over here. Joking. Why does that feel... Why do I think that it has a certain connotation? Because it's a word that I don't recognize, but I feel like you're saying... I feel it has something to do with something else. I should probably not do that on stream. Whatever the hell it is. Alright, we got more will. Anywhere that we can go up here. Yeah, we have the old man here. I really feel I have less of a chance of being the old man than I have of the other guy. Because that old man has so much health, dude. And here... there is nothing. So it's literally just the meditation guy and the old man. Right. Google it. Oh, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. So, what I think I will do though... Oh, whoa! We have photo mode! I can't enter photo mode. Oh, this is photo mode. Yo! We have Captura! This is wild. This is wild. We have Captura here in the game. We can turn off the brightness, make it really dark. We can turn it on all the way up if we want to have that horror game look. Contrast, make it very contrasty. Make it just a white image. Damn. Headgear display, height, stains on body, height display. Yo, this is so cool. You have a Captura mode in here. I can make thumbnails in here. Yo, that's crazy. I can go, like, how far can I go? I can't go that far away from my character. So if I want to move, I would have to bring up my character close. Yo, that's crazy. That's really cool. Okay, so, yeah. What I was thinking about, though, is that I think that I'm going to go and hit, like, quit it for now. Return to title screen. Yes, I want to return to title screen. Because I think that, this is going to be it for now. Let me go to a better song. Better song, is it? There we go, better. Because Oh man, it's been a 2.5 hour stream right now, which for the first stream is quite good. We did spend half an hour just talking about a whole bunch of stuff before actually getting into the game, so we got about 2 hours of gameplay, which I am happy with. But yeah, right now I think that it is. Back to this stuff, yes, please. Right now, I do think that it is a good time to stop because I do want to play some more tomorrow, and I can have an idea of like, hey, how can I train, that sort of stuff. So yeah. Oh boy. Man, oh man, oh man, what a game. Are you going to training gel queen? Yeah, no. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna say no. I think no is a safe option here. I feel no is definitely the safe option here. So yeah. Google it. Right. I'll Google it on stream, but I will not read it out unless it is something that I will not get in trouble for with stream. I'll also play it safe. I'll go to Wikipedia. I'll Google it with Wikipedia. Right. Right. The first result gives me something. Oh God. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. That is, I knew it. I knew what you were told. I knew it wouldn't be something that I wouldn't really want to bring up in the stream. But for those of you curious, just think about what would Rahab most likely be talking about. And one of the things you could do with someone is to make it bigger. Want to go together? You got it. Not gonna say more. Not gonna say more. Oh boy, the more you know. Yeah, Rahab is broadening my horizons in many different ways. Don't know if you should be glad about that, but hey, you know, it's still broadening my horizons. And this stream, I did say you have to learn. Yeah, I should encourage learning, so maybe I should not be too hard on you. But then again, you know, interesting tastes. Let's put it that way. So yeah. Anyway, that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little started streaming again. It's been a bit since I've streamed. Ugh, I'm just completely stuck on my chair right now. Oh boy, how has this happened? How has this happened? I think you need a... There you go. I'm completely stuck. Let me get a better angle on this. Look. Oh wow, that's turned off right now. Is that dead? Hold on. I think this camera is dead. Are you not charging? Did I unplug you? Oh no, it is working again. Great. Don't know why it's acting up, but hey, let me show you. I'm completely stuck right now. This right here is the Oh, it's delayed now as well. Look at that. Look, that is a bad delay. All right, you're gonna see this in like 10 seconds later, but fuck it. Look, this right here's the chair I'm sitting on. My entire wire, headphone wire, has gone everywhere. Right, I know what's going on here. I know why it's doing that, but it's a setting I thought I turned off. But damn, well, turn off that camera there. Screw it. And we're back here. So yeah, boy. Why does that chair lack a back? Because I took it off. Because I took off the back of this chair. I'll actually, before every stream I do put it back on again. But the reason I take it off is because if you have it on, then you don't really have the green screen there. You just have the big back of the green screen. So the reason that I take it off is that it feels more natural. Like look at this. Look, if I sit here, this I think feels like looks better. I think this looks better than if I have like an entire thing behind me, because I always felt I was very boxed in. So it's just like that you have more space, you don't have the green screen thing, and it's also like, you know, you have that with performers generally, that they have like a chair that they can jump in and out of. because otherwise it'll be very constricted. But now I can just go here, and I can just kind of sit here. I can, if I sit down, if I decide to sit down, I can just be like, all right, I sit down, and I decide to stand up. I can just stand up like that. I can, you know, it gives me more movability. Let me put it that way, and that's something that I like to have on stream. So yeah. Oh man, oh man. Well, the sound seems to be caught up, but not the video. Yeah, no, that is basically the GoPro. Is like this right here is a GoPro. Probably want to update it at some point to a actual camera. GoPro is fantastic outdoors. Indoors, it doesn't really do well with lighting, and if you have a stabilization on, it takes a bit. It's a bit slow. So yeah, that's it. Let's see. Rahab, you're upside down, but I'm not straight in. Villager, how's it going, man? How are you doing? Good to see you, dude. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the tail end of the stream. Today we did a little bit of Black Myth Wukong. Great game, but also, we have 2 hard bosses, and I have not played a lot of games in a while, and I've also not done a lot of streams in a while, but I do want to talk with you. Hold on. I do want to talk with you right now about how your experience has been. Because man, you have been, like, things have changed a lot for you. Like, how's the military been then? How's everything been? My back and legs hurt. Oh, dude, I can imagine. Next week is my last week in boot camp. How's it been, dude? Hello, we were talking about joking. Rahab was talking about that. I was just making sure that I had some idea what it was about. And I was like, let me just make sure. So I made sure. But yeah. No, Michel's very into it. Oh God, not this again. Not this again. You know. I actually had some very respectable people come around and visit the channel recently, and they were like, oh, yeah, you know, they followed me, they didn't see a stream. They were just very respectable people that I spoke with, and now they're probably not going to respect me all that much, because they're like, oh my god, like, what the fuck does he talk about all this time? What does he do? So yeah, couldn't stop him from going on about it even. Nah, like... Yeah, you ever just like turn things on a person and you do yourself? Just projecting, that's what it's called. Projecting! That's what we're doing now. Third Fender says, it's been fun and tiring. I'm glad to hear that's fun. The long days do a number on you. You get up at 6 a.m. and then bedtime is at 10 p.m. Holy hell, dude. I can't imagine that is freaking tough. Because we had similar days when I was doing, like swimming, very intensely. I can tell you, in the moment, it may freaking suck, but the people you do it with will become really good pals. And later on, you're gonna look back at it and be like, "Man, I've done that. So I can, like, you know, things will be nice to do later." At max free time per day is like 2 hours. Oh boy. Michel, do you remember that Terraria clip about playing outside and stuff? Oh my god. I don't remember the exact context, but I do remember that clip was. That clip was really bad. If you took it out of context, it was really bad. Oh man, Sundays are free too though. Oh, nice. So have you found, like, how do you enjoy to spend your Sundays mostly? Saturdays are cleaning days? Ooh, sweet. I mean, things gotta be cleaned. Things gotta be cleaned, right? Also, one thing that I need to check right here is I think that my transfer right here is a bit weird. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. If I make this smaller, I feel like I'm missing a little bit of my picture. Fit the screen, boom. Right, so this right here is fit. Now if I go to front cam, which is this thing right here. Front cam? Is that what I'm on? Hold on, I just want to check this real quick. Cam 1 is that one. Wait, hold on. I just want to make sure that this fits properly, because I feel like I'm missing pixels here. This looks better. Like, tell me this looks better, or tell me this doesn't look better. There we go. See, you can see more. You can see the light here. There. Look, there's more in the picture. I don't know why that was set like that, but I will just go and set this right here. I changed so much of this, and still this is horribly broken. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Fidger says I get to go home in the weekend. Oh, nice. And I'm the only one for my group or like platoon that will go to be a staff assistant because of my bad stamina. Well, maybe that is a really great position to be in because you get to do less heavy work. And it sounds to me like the amount of practice you're getting into, hopefully your stamina will grow better than through the practices. It is what it is. I guess that's a great way to look at life. A lot of times it just kind of is what it is and we just go with it. Let me see. Yeah, don't pretend that Rahab is wrong here. Not like I'm using that as a gun pointing to your head. Oh man, Film says it's very cinematic. Film says it's mostly making PowerPoints and being an errand boy. I mean, better than having to go and run through the heavy rain and wind and bad weather and, you know, doing all sorts of that stuff. I think every single position can have something. I got to throw a live grenade today. Shoot. How did it feel? How did it feel? Was it what you expected it would be? Grenades are also something that I feel in game is just like you don't think about it, you throw it. But I feel in real life, especially when you throw something and then it's like boom, it does that. Sounds like I feel like it would have a bigger impact on me than just what I have in game. Third says, and also shoot a target at 300 meters. It seems, ooh, a nice bit of break, or is this a terminal moment of anticipation, or perhaps a type of longing? Third says, it was loud and a tad bit scary, but interesting. I can imagine that. Well, for a first time, that's a good way to get used to it and then grow into it. I guess. I hope you don't have to throw many grenades. Let's put it that way. Let's hope that won't be the case. Because if you're gonna have to be throwing a lot of grenades, that doesn't sound like a very good situation to be in. But yeah. Anyway, tomorrow there will be another stream like this. After next week I get a week of freedom. Oh man, dude. Hope you will have a good old time. That you'll either be able to rest up or do something fun, go out somewhere. But yeah, it's definitely a very interesting experience that you're going through. I can't say I've ever been through that. We don't have the military like where you have to sign up for it and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I've often talked about it with my friends, like would you do it and like what kind of, because I think there's a lot of interesting life lessons that you can be taught, but at the same time it's also like, you know, intense. Before that I have to survive a 30-kilometer walk. Whoa man, well good luck in that. Good freaking luck. Join the army. It's free. Yeah, I don't know. I have a whole bunch of other things going on. If I had more free time, I'd be streaming more. I'd be making more content. Yeah. Well, a 30-kilometer walk that reminds me of one of my exam days. Actually, did you have to walk 30 kilometers for your exam? How does that work? I thought exams are mostly written. Do they have performance exams for you as well? You have to walk, and then if you walk 30 kilometers, like, yeah, that's good. You get a passing grade in computer science. Don't know how that would work. Well, that would be interesting. I like the shooting drills. Villager says they're fun. Oh wait, I've shot a couple of guns, and yeah, it is quite enjoyable. So I can see that, especially if you have to have a wide range of guns. Your exams. You had multiple exams where you had to walk 30 kilometers for. PE. What else? No, I had to get to the exam center. Whoa, you had to walk 30 kilometers to the exam center. Damn. That is insane. That is... that is wild. We have a rifle here called the R20. Oh, R20 Rahe. Well, it sounds like 79 versus later it's going to be the R99, and that's a really fun gun. So yeah, I'm not that familiar with gun anatomy or like all the gun names and stuff, but sounds good. So yeah. Anyway, what I think I am gonna do is I am probably gonna end the stream soon because yeah, it has been a bit, and I do need to go sleep. It's been a long time. It's been a long stream. I didn't think I would go 3 hours. But yeah, we'll have a just chatting stream as well coming up on Tuesday, so we'll be chatting a lot more. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing Wukong, and I actually quite like that this game isn't continuously story because then I can splice in a little of stuff where I can just sit and talk. So yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I hope you're excited to have more content coming soon. We'll have more streams, and yeah, I really want to hear more from you, Villager, over time as to like how you're experiencing it. I'm sorry that I have to cut the stream down because like going on for a while, but you just joined in. But yeah, it's really cool to hear about like how you're going through this, and yeah, what your experiences, especially because it was something that I know you were kind of like not too excited about because it wasn't really something that you were, you know, you had a choice in, you had to do it. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I'll see you all next time. Yeah, please don't send me a tutorial about that. Like seriously, some people need to grow some things. I don't need to grow something. Like why would I need to? Like, no. Anyway, with that, Eric and Leva, thank you so much for that YouTube subscription. I hope you did just subscribe because of that. But welcome to the channel anyway. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, man. We're starting off real good, and this is only the first stream.